Neves.
Hand it over to the boss man. The big boss man. What is good? Oh, no, I'm good. Can't be flying today.
You're talking about, dude, that, it's a sentence enhancer, bro. It helps with the sentences. So, is it sentences or synthesize?
It's synthesized.
Remember, dude,
It's photosynthesis.
I don't even know, dude. I'm still like stuck in 4th grade ESL. I told you guys about that, man.
Yo.
What is good? YouTube, the chat.
Yeah.
Chat's on fire right now.
Man, the tailgates have been dope, but I'm fucking tired. And it's good to be back in the studio. Where it's warm.
Oh, yeah, man.
It's halfway warm, actually.
Yeah, well, you're soaking wet through the...
Your boy Bobby Wasabi is in the building, and he fucking traveled all the way out here, man, in the rain.
I traveled all the way over here in the rain on my motorcycle.
That's fucking commitment, man.
Shout out to all y'all who saw the tailgate for that.
Yeah.
Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Oh, shout out Malcolm. We're going to miss you, bruh. We're going to hope to see you real soon.
Someone's audio's on.
Yeah. Is that them?
Yeah.
Or is that over there? This one's muted.
Is it? Oh, that's me. My bad, I think.
Turn your volume down. All right.
Damn. My bad.
You guys ready to go, man? I see Wop in there. I see Pete. I see Nug. It's all the heavy hitters. Doc, Raider Rich. What's good?
Your boy Berserko's in there, bro.
Berserko, man. It was good to meet that dude.
Yeah, man.
He was like shit.
He was hitting us up in on the IG, talk about how do I get back? How do I get to be a guest again, man? I was like, yo, call in, man. Leave a message or tune in tonight.
What's up, Henry?
You never know when we're gonna
What
open
up,
up them
Vinny?
lines.
Right?
We never know. Filming around me. Is that you? Not? I don't know. I don't know who that is.
I know. I did see Shorty up in there, though. So what's up, Shorty?
Well, welcome. Berserko, yeah, Shorty, yeah, Austin. There's Austin. Here we go. We need to get it. We need to get it cracking, bro.
Let's do it, brother.
All right.
Let's do it.
Let's go. You're listening to the Pillaging Podcast, proud member of the Crow's Nest Podcast Network, companion podcast to PJ4F.com. It's the #1 podcast in Raider Nation. Tune in every week wherever podcasts are found. Call in and leave a message to be played on air at 408-909-PJFF. This episode brought to you by DC4L Custom Tees. Check them out at DC4LCustomTees.com. It's time to pillage another podcast. I'm your host, Kenny Stapler. What are we drinking, Shay?
Oh yeah, hit him with that sound, bro. Hit him with that sound.
You don't know how nervous I was when I was about to push that button.
It's a tricky one, man. It's tricky to remember all those buttons over there, just glowing a bunch of different fucking colors. Listen, man. Today we're drinking that Dust Bowl Brewing Company Therapist, man, because that's what the fuck Raider Nation needs right now.
That's
It's
right.
a motherfucking therapist, okay?
That was good
That's
improv,
the therapist, man. Hey, you know, we getting good over here, man. We getting good over here. So listen, man. This is an Imperial IPA, okay? It's a 10.4 ABV. This motherfucker ain't fucking around, okay?
Nah.
And we getting it today because we about to get into it today.
That's right. We bring you a special podcast. It's Wednesday night.
Yeah,
It's hump day.
it's hump day.
Got to get over the hump.
Yeah, man, we really need to get over the hump.
We really do. We were driving home Sunday night, and a lot of you were hitting us up asking if we were doing a post-game show. And I get it, man. You guys feeling the energy. It was the last one in Oakland. You wanted to know, how it went, probably all the inside stuff if you weren't at the stadium. But I'll tell you what, we didn't have it, man. We were gassed out. Those are long days. Our day starts at 3 o'clock in the morning. Ends at about 9 o'clock at night.
But, man, was I fired up to do a show right after the game.
Oh, dude.
I was
Wow.
telling this motherfucker, I was all, we're doing a motherfucking show right now. We're going back. About to light these motherfuckers up, man.
Smash cut to 30 minutes later. I think I'm gonna throw up.
Yeah, shout out to that cup of wine that took you, I think, to the other side.
But you know what, man? I didn't. The funny thing is I didn't even finish that cup of wine.
But it was just
Because
that
the good
taste of
doc,
wine.
I don't know if you guys saw the feed, but the good doc came and sat down next to me, and I left the cup in Kane's chair
Okay.
in the cup holder.
Uh-huh.
And the good doc came and stuck his fucking hand right in it. He's like, what the fuck is this, dog?
Man.
I was like, my bad, bro. So he actually saved me, because if I would have kept drinking that shit, it probably would have been a lot worse. I don't even know what happened, dog. I just got like, I don't know, man. I just started feeling a little fucking weird.
You were
in that
pulling a
back
Bobby
seat,
Wasabi
bro.
in the car,
It was the
dog.
back seat, bro. Like, I don't do well traveling in the back seat. And because our boy Jent's a big motherfucker,
Yeah,
he had to take my co-pilot spot, you know? So coming back after a good fucking time of drinking and a horrible fucking final game at the Oakland Coliseum, I think it's just a mixture of all. You would have thrown up too if you were there. I'm just saying, if you guys were there, you guys would have wanted to throw up too. I'm just saying. But I didn't. I pulled that shit together. Kenny was about to pull over.
You did.
And I said, no, you know what? I'm good. Let's keep it going.
Yeah.
Keep it going. Rally. Let's hit that fucking waffle. Okay? Let's go hit that fucking waffle.
That chicken waffle.
Yeah, that
We-
chicken waffle at IHOP, bro.
We strolled into IHOP, surrounded by Niner fan.
Oh, yeah.
Niner fan was cool, though. They just come off the L.
Yeah.
And
They were quiet. They weren't saying the whole
real
lot.
quiet,
Yeah,
man.
they weren't saying much.
They actually expressed their condolences, man. I had a lot of heartfelt conversations with Niner fan that night in the lobby, a couple of them, and then at work, there's a few of them, and they were really like, man, you guys, as much shit as we talk back and forth, you guys are a fixture in the Bay. It's gonna be weird not having that team here,
Right.
you know?
Right.
You think of the Bay, you think of that shield.
Yeah.
It's impossible not to, man.
Nah, absolutely not, bro.
We're going to get into a lot of that. Let's set the table real quick. First of all, follow us on Twitter at Pillaging Pod, at Kenny Stapler, at Shay_PJ4, the number 4F.
That's right.
At Kane MT6. And Bobby, you want to drop your tag?
It's at Bobby Wasabi 4080.
That's
There you
it.
go.
And of course, at CNPodNet for the Crow's Nest Podcast Network. Follow all the shows on there. We got a lot of good shows, man. We'll hit you from every single angle. As you know, we're the rough and tumble, uncut, uncensored, put the kids to bed podcast.
That's right.
If this is the first time joining us, turn the radio down, shut the blinds, turn off the porch light,
Turn off the lights.
disable your GPS. 'Cause this shit's about to get illegal. Man, a lot of you guys listening right now back on the podcast feed on your phone, maybe still wondering where we've been. We've been broadcasting live from the tailgate. I'm kind of shocked at how many folks I've run into that didn't know that listen to the shows. Like, well, did you guys quit? I'm like, hell no, man. We're out there working hard. So, I say that now that was essentially our last tailgate podcast for the foreseeable future. We'd like to do those things. We would like to do those things on location for you. It's just very difficult unless we know folks that are tailgating real well. There's nowhere to stash all that audio gear.
Yeah.
I do have a mobile set up. It is in a small rolling suitcase. That's actually quite nice. In New York, we planned on doing one. We wanted to do one from the hotel room. I was just too sick to carry it. And then we wanted to do one from the tailgate, but just looking outside the window, I was not bringing all that gear out.
Hell no, bro.
We could have done one under the canopy, except that the rain was flying sideways. So that wouldn't work.
It was like Forrest Gump said, and they had that sideways rain.
Yeah, man.
It was up and down rain too, dog.
Yeah. So we would have liked that. This therapist kind of took a few sips now, let it marinate. It's syrupy, bro. It's 10%. It's good.
Yeah, no, it's thick, man. It's coming. It's coming with that power.
It don't look like it would hit you that hard.
Nah, it's got a nice little. It's got a like inconspicuous color to it, right? It's like you look at it and you're like, you know what, man? That's not too bad. I think I could do that. Then you're fucking, a pint in later, feeling a little like, wait, what the fuck? what the fuck did I just drink right now?
Trying to pull over on the 880.
No, you know what though? On the real, what did probably do it was that motherfucking denogonizer that I fucking had at the end, man. Right, I had that denogonizer right at halftime. Me and Gent went and got on the goddamn line, and I bought 2. And I handed one to our boy Sammy Quasar. I was like, "You want this?" He's all, I mean, yeah.
He wasn't.
And we all took one of those to the head, man. So
shout out to Sammy Quasar, one of the hardest working men at the Tailgate. Was our producer all season out there. Every guest you saw land in the chair was because of Sammy.
That's right.
Working basically doing crowd control. But while we're on the topic of the Denogonizer and Sammy Quasar, now that the Coliseum is officially done, I can actually let this story out without fear of my boy getting the cuffs.
Yep.
The Titans game. At the end of the game, we turn around, we see the Denogonizer booth is pretty much wrapped. Right?
Not so much, though.
Not so much,
though.
The kiosk is still out there. The taps are still out there. The tap handles are gone. And the folks is in the back, doing inventory, doing whatever.
Yeah.
And Sammy's got like a water cup or something, like a smaller cup.
Yeah.
And I see him eyeballing it, looking, and I was just like, just do it, bro. And he goes over there. And I kind of turn around, and I look back, and he's got a big foamy cup of beer. I'm all, oh shit, the taps is active.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, they're real active.
They were fucking Latin active, bro.
Dude.
Let's jam. Let's jam. Latin active.
Sammy must have tapped that opportunity about 4 times, bro. Because he was feeling no pain.
Oh, no pain.
That's what I thought happened. When you said that denogonizer, I was like, damn, did Sammy get to that fucking booth again? I was like, shit.
No,
dude.
you know what? He was discussing it. I know he was talking about it. He was like, hey, man, did they leave already? I was like, what are you talking about? He's like, man, so you didn't see me last game? I was just kept refilling, bro. Like, they didn't just leave them. The fucking taps are still going. They still got beer in them. I was like, no shit. Yeah. Shout out, Sammy, man. You fucking...
Producer extraordinaire.
Fucking Inspector Gadget spy motherfucker. You fucking sneaking around over there looking like a goddamn Metal Gear Solid motherfucker. Crawling around, getting fucking free beers, baby.
Solid Snake.
Yo, it's because he had that invisible bandana, bro. That's why he put it on and just boom, blend it in.
He's got that fucking cloak. He's got that fucking invisible cloak.
Make sure y'all hit DC4L Custom Tees. You want that pillaging gear. That's where it lives right now. Dan also put out greatest games or greatest moments in Oakland shirt. He was asking me for some like memorable moments, and I felt like no cap, Dan, but there was a lot that didn't make it to that shirt, and I feel like that's on me because I didn't see your tweet till it was too late. But it's still a cool shirt. It's fire. You should pick it up. As far as Oakland gear goes, I mean, that's it. I think One Nation Fanwear, Johnny's going to keep making Oakland gear.
You goddamn right.
So, definitely represent that. I know he's going to do some holiday sales, so check that out. Make sure you follow him at One Nation Fanwear for the shipping codes and whatnot. You can try the PJ4F at checkout. I don't know if that's still active. Johnny will probably hear this and put it in, though. But it's not too late. We got a few days left before Christmas. It's not too late. It's not too late. And the One Nation Fanwear stuff, I know people see the posts and the ads online, but then you start seeing folks actually wear that shit. And I know Shorty's got almost like the full collection. It's high quality gear. All the shirts printed real nice on some of it's on American Apparel. But the hat, most comfortable hat I own. Got a lot of compliments on it at the tailgate. A lot of compliments in New York. People are like, where you get that? And I know Johnny got some sales off of that because I stood there and made sure people got on their phone and like saw the website. Oh
yeah.
Not only that, the website's real easy to browse. It's a really nice website. Johnny knows what the fuck he's doing.
Nah, man, the motherfucker knows what he's doing, bro.
Yeah. He does a lot of homework, man. He doesn't just get no BS or whatever for us folk and whatnot, dude. Because even that jersey that he got me. Man, dude, that's the one thing that I wanted to wear. I wanted to be hot out there.
Yeah, right.
I wanted to wear that basketball jersey, man. That One Nation, the white one. It was that Nike one, man.
Yeah.
Man, that thing was clean. So I was just praying it'd be hot as hell, but it wasn't hot enough, man. I was like, shit, I'm gonna fucking freeze myself out there, man.
You should put that one on instead of the fucking gray wife beater, bro, that you had when you were in front of the grill.
I didn't have it then, dog. I would have worn it, man.
Speaking of the grill, shout out to Anthony from Reddit. He manned the grill, I think, a good 4 games this season, including this final one. And we had some good food all day. Obviously, we did our traditional asada, tacos, chorizo, and he brought some really nice tri-tip that he smoked on the grill.
Oh, yeah, man. He did the damn fucking thing. And then he brought that shit tableside. Like we were at some fucking fancy-ass restaurant. Motherfucker came up and just put the fucking cutting board on the table. And we just went to town.
Sliced up and everything.
We were just yanking. You saw motherfuckers coming in and grabbing the slice. They're like, oh, shit, let me get some of that.
What I liked is he left the hickory chips in there for the asada.
Yeah.
Did you notice the smoke on the asada?
There was the smoke. I saw him when he was getting that in there. So he threw some coals in there. He had the coals heated up, and then he just went and sprinkled them little chips on the top to give it a little wood
Yeah, he
smoke
kept
on
like
there,
just
man.
feeding it slowly.
Yeah,
I did notice that.
slowly.
So I'd say the tailgate MVP of the season, it's you, Tony.
Absolutely.
Not only did you get all the food cooked, you got cooked in a timely manner. Like that, it was done.
Yeah,
and he didn't burn down half the place with that chorizo, because if other people didn't know how to handle that, just that grease fire started happening all crazy, and Anthony knew how to handle that. Dog.
Not everybody can handle the heat, bro.
Not everyone can handle the chorizo right there.
The house of the chorizo son. The good doc, he confirms tri-tip was fire. Berserko said it was fire. Nug, Vincent, he said it was cooked perfect. Everybody loved it. Shout out to John Hodge and shout out to Rogue 2 AM, man. I see some new faces out here. This is cool. Also, speaking of the tailgate, one more time, if you didn't catch those and you've been missing us, you can go back and watch those on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
They are not like the tailgate shows we did last year, which are mostly breakdowns, pregame show.
Yeah.
We did some of that. So I know, that's old news now, but we had just a lot of great guests and a lot of people sharing their Raider memories all season.
Yeah. Especially the last like 3-4 tailgates of this season, man. You go back and you're just gonna get just the full fucking flavor of what it is to be out at the tailgate. We had Nump come through. We had, Twitter fucking star fucking Gabby out there and everybody, right? Like, you know what I mean? We had our boy Malcolm come through, fucking, come bringing the heat. And all that shit can live without the game, man. It really can. It lives on, man, and it's going to hold up. It's entertaining, man, and it's going to be some great memories that last, bro, because that was it, man. That was the last one. We did it. We went hard, too. Yeah. We went hard. We weren't fucking around this last one, man.
Well, one thing I always said, too, is that just like how you mentioned Malcolm, dude, that's one person out there, man. One character that stands out a lot. And I remember explaining this guy to my coworkers, and they would laugh. They're like, this guy sounds like a crazy dude.
Right.
And until he actually, until y'all started broadcasting those tailgate shows, man, and when he showed up and I was like, yo, check it out. This is the guy I'm talking about. And they actually see him with all the shirts and all the like little Kenny and his wristbands and all that shit, dude. It's crazy, man. Like they actually got to experience what it was like.
Little Kenny, man. Just in case you guys didn't know, when our boy Malcolm stopped by, your boy Kenny asked him what the name of the snake was, or was it who asked him? Am I saying that correctly?
Yeah,
Did you ask him? You asked him what the name of the snake, and he's like, "Oh, this is little Kenny. This is Kenny Jr. This is the snake. It's Kenny Stapler Jr. Bro. Oh, it's Kenny Stabler Jr. Right? Little Kenny."
That's funny because my snake is named Kenny Jr.
Yeah.
Hey-o.
You goddamn right.
Knock on wood if you're with me.
Or else the wood will come knocking for you. Hey.
So speaking of that, we got a lot of Raider memories. We didn't really get to share some of ours, man. So let's just go around the table right now. We'll get Canes when we call him. Che, what's one of your favorite moments in that Coliseum?
Oh man, I shared my Raider one of my fondest Raider memories. It was my first Raider game, the first game that I ever actually was at in person. Mm-hmm. My uncle got me tickets for my birthday, I think it was.
Okay.
Or for Christmas. I think it might have been for Christmas or something. He's my Nino. So he hooked it up. He's like, yo, man, you want to go to the game? I was like, fuck yeah, I want to go to the game. And we played the Seahawks, right? And so we didn't park inside the stadium lot. But we were on that side. We had to walk through the gates that lead you into the A lot and the D lot. We parked in this little fucking parking lot on the outside in this little business area. We just followed some dudes that were going to park in there.
Mm-hmm.
And you could tell that they just worked there and they were just parking there because they knew they could, you know? Yeah. So we pulled in behind them. They were like, no. And then my uncle's like, yo, come on, man. Come on. Let it hook us up, man.
Is that Uncle O?
No, it's my Uncle Beto, actually. Okay. Yeah, so he convinced them and they're like, all right, man, you guys are fucking Raider fans. Yeah, okay, come on. And then they closed the gates after us. And they pulled out their little grill and we hung out with them, shoot the shit with them. We talked to them. They were nice, you know, hooked us up with some fucking food. And then we're like, all right, man, we're gonna hit it. So we hit it. We started walking and we're walking through the fucking A-lot, man. And we're walking through that A-lot and I walk past the truck with the tailgate down. And the tailgate is just filled with liquor bottles. Like literally 3 rows full width of the fucking tailgate, right?
Damn.
Full width of liquor bottles, bro. Like every fucking liquor you wanted, right? And then there's this circle of homies just standing and they're all like this, all hugged up, and they're like, yeah. And there's one motherfucker in the center going balls to the wall. Raiders, just fucking shouting his goddamn eyeballs out of his head. Veins popping out of his fucking shaved bald head, man. Face red. He looked like he was about to pass out. And I saw that shit and I was just like, oh, this is fucking awesome. This is fucking awesome. This is where I was supposed to be the whole fucking time, man. Was this the first? Yeah, man. And then after that, it was just like, man, I can't wait to get back. And every time that I had the opportunity to come back and see another game, I was fucking happy.
You were that guy in the middle going, Ray!
Yeah, and now I'm that guy, right? Yeah. Now I'm that guy, man. Yeah. Hey, man. Now you guys know where I got my inspiration from.
That's right. It was that 3 fucking deep bar and shit way back then, dog.
Oh, man, they were going hard. I think they were celebrating homie's birthday.
Pause real quick because Rogue, I've seen your question. You've posted it about 8 times already in the chat. If you continue to spam the chat with that stupid fucking question, I'm banning you. And there's no disrespect, but I do see your question, okay? Stop spamming it for the rest of the people. You're ruining it for everybody else. Have I heard that super fans won't get to wear their costume in the stadium in Vegas? No, I haven't heard that, and I won't believe that until I see that. And no, I don't think that's true. I don't know where you're getting that information from, but nah, stop spamming the chat. Okay? We're all family here. I see your question. We're going to get to you. Stop spamming the chat.
Hey, man, it's all love over here, man. But we don't want to ruin the experience for the fellas that really like to get down in the chat. Understand? Like, these motherfuckers come hard. They're here every week. They like to shoot the shit when you got stuff just popping up, the same thing over and over and over again. You know, we had to shut down some little fucking some little puto that came around after the fucking KC game, I think it was, and he just wanted to fucking come in and talk shit. We're like, yo, man, thank you for the view. That really helps us out, but we're not about to let you just fucking run your mouth in our chat. So you're blocked, son.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
I've blocked my own relatives on Twitter.
Yes, he has. He has, I think, 2 of them.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact.
I'm just saying, bro. I see your question. I've addressed your question. If you have another question, feel free to post it once.
There you go.
If I don't answer the question, it was probably a bad time. Not for you, for us.
Yeah.
Or I did not see it, and that's just the way it goes.
We try to catch everything we can, man.
But we love you, bro. But stop. Shut it down. Bobby, Coliseum memory, man.
For me, it will have to be, it's the way I see it. Last year was for me, my actual last game in Oakland.
Yeah.
That last game against the fucking Donkeys and shit.
Yeah, man.
Where it was like a damn near fucking hurricane and shit like that. To me, that was the last game just because of how wild it got of everything leading up to the game.
Right.
And just the game itself, man. I mean, just when Harris took it to the house, dude, all the way, dude. I mean, shit, dude. That just was emotional. I literally thought I was going to fly off the second fucking tier because I was right there and I was just jumping up so crazy because I was like, what are you doing? Oh my God. And I just couldn't contain myself. I literally left the fucking air and I had to hang on to the railing or else I would have fallen over, dude. And
well, I'm glad you held on, bro, because we're fucking happy you're here, dog. I'm just saying, man. But hey, man.
So 2 questions, Bobby, about that game. Do you regret taking your pants off? Do you regret that?
I never regret taking my pants off, whether it's public or private. What are you talking about? Shit.
You said it got wild.
Hey.
But no,
I run faster that way, all right? I run faster pantless, dude. You know, it's all about aerodynamics, bro. I shave. All right? I'm hairless, dude, because I ride a motorcycle. That's right. Pillagers, Bobby Wasabi has to be hairless to ride a motorcycle. You know, that way I could, ride faster.
This just in. Bobby runs faster on 3 legs.
Facts.
Those are motherfucking facts right there.
Fact.
Serious question though, Bobby. So you were there for the last game.
Yep.
And you were there for the last game. What was the difference, man? I mean, before the game, did it feel similar? Was it different?
Well, one thing is that with my crew, who I normally run with, is we're what you call super dependent on CP time. Very, very dependent upon that.
I know what you're talking about.
So by the time we got there, there really wasn't a lot of time to party.
Okay.
But at the same time, though, we had enough time to set up and everything right before it started raining and everything.
Yeah.
So it definitely was a lot different because not everybody was there last time. Right. Last time it hit so sudden, people didn't know, like,
right.
2 weeks, and then it's like all of a sudden it's like, oh shit, hey, this is the last game.
Yeah.
Sorry about, it's, Christmas Eve too. So if you got family and you got to fly out, you're screwed if you can't come to the last game.
Yeah.
So
Right.
there was a lot of people that weren't there. I was surprised I was able to make my way all the way down to the black hole. So that was crazy because I got to actually meet up with Vinny. Shout out Vinny to you and your son.
Shout out Vinny.
His son was the one who actually found me, dude. He was all Inspector Gadget. He's like, hey, I think that's Bobby over there. And me, I was just wilding out, and just Vinny just yells out, Bobby, and it's like, oh shit. Talk about meeting someone from Twitter like in the middle of random fucking nowhere. Not really, but in the middle of all this chaos, it's like, shit, there we are finding each other and shit, dude. But this time it definitely felt like the way it should have gone out. The tailgate, not the game. The game was fucking not the way it should have gone out.
Yeah.
The game was last year. The tailgate was this year.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's the one thing that I wanted to see. Even though I was kind of shaky as far as the results of what was going to happen, I didn't want to say it out loud. I was like, oh, I'm not too confident that we're going to win it, because I wanted to go in there because I wanted that win. I wanted to all of us be together and get that W.
Right.
But like I said, the main thing is that we were all there. The people that weren't there last year got to be there. They got to experience that. And that's what I wanted to see is that, and I forgot who it was. I think it was I has Cooper. I think somebody had shouted him out and said, oh yeah, hopefully he can get a ticket, a free ticket. And he was like, dude, he's like, I've been to it. He's like, give it to somebody that hasn't been there before.
Right.
He's like, give those people the opportunity. And that's what I wanted to see. I wanted to see those people that didn't get that opportunity last year to actually get to show up and do it however they want to do it. Either do their traditional tailgate or just, shut it down and just walk around and see everybody else. Yeah. And for me, I wanted to do it traditional, man. Just, if it ain't broke, don't fix it,
Yeah.
We all here, we all family, and let's just, go out right and let me say what's up to my family. Let me hand them a bojo. And come over here. Shout out to the Bojos. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And it was cool, man. Shit. It was definitely cool.
Those Bojos came in handy, man.
Yeah. Y'all will find out what we're talking about eventually. Somewhere down the line. Yeah. Someday down the line. By the way, just so you guys know, I did come up with an idea. Dog tags.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
I thought the same thing, yeah.
Great minds think alike.
Yeah.
Great minds think alike.
Right.
Somebody on Reddit posted a screenshot of the box score from that Broncos Raiders game.
Yeah.
And they said, I'm gonna tell my grandkids this was the last game.
You're fucking right. Hey man, but you know what, Bobby, you're making a great point because we were two of those motherfuckers that weren't able to make that game last season.
Yep.
You know, it was on Christmas Eve, and that's a big family day. You know, and it's just it was difficult for us to come up with a fucking reasonable reason to leave our families on such an important day.
Exactly.
Especially for Kenny, because you know Kenny's time with his daughter is vital, man. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, we looked at each other and we're like, man, we got tickets. We had fucking tickets to that game.
Shout out to Perry, man.
And we had to say no. Mm-hmm. And like you said, we didn't fucking realize that it was going to be the last game until fucking, great old fucking Oakland mayor decides to drop that fucking lawsuit on the Raiders in the NFL, right? And then we're just like, oh, this just went to shit.
Yeah.
There goes our chance of coming back.
Yeah.
And so we had to pass that up with the thought that it was going to be the last time in Oakland, which sucked. It was really fucking hard pill to swallow. So like you're saying, man, the fact that we got a second chance to do what we do best as Raider Nation, and that's fucking represent in the motherfucking tailgate, go hard and fucking just all love, man. It was all love. Wasn't nobody beefing out there, at least not that I saw. Mm-hmm. We weren't beefing. Nobody was beefing in the parking lot. Everybody was, it was all love. It was all, sharing and fucking enjoying each other. And there was a little bit of sadness. I think we all fucking got a little fucking misty-eyed at one point, right?
I'm not crying.
I'm not crying. You're crying. We all got a little misty-eyed, bro, and rightfully so. Rightfully so, right? But you're right, man. We, the game wasn't the outcome we wanted. We were very angry about it. But the tailgate was exactly how Raider Nation needed to go out. That was exactly how it needed to go out.
People didn't want to go in, man, because we were all saying once we walk inside, this is over.
Right, man. And as a matter of fact, we fucking got in there pretty goddamn late. We missed the first goddamn score of the game.
We missed, full disclosure, we missed the last Raiders touchdown to ever be scored in the Coliseum.
Yes.
I mean, and I thought that, so I was like, that might have been our last touchdown. Because you know how it goes.
Yeah, we know. We know.
I think we scored like 3 second-half touchdowns in the last 6 weeks or something ridiculous like that. I think, Carr's got like something like 4 touchdown passes on 199 attempts in the second half. I don't know what the numbers are. They're ridiculous is what it is. We're gonna unbox a lot of that. We're gonna unpack a lot of that. But it's my turn, man.
Yeah.
I got a lot to pick from. I've been going to games at the Coliseum for the last 24 years. That's right? 24 years?
Yeah.
First game in 96 with Pops. We beat the Chargers. You goddamn right. We beat the Chargers.
You goddamn right.
That was the team's first year back. That was my first ever live football game.
That's fucking dope, man.
But yeah, so that's really important. I don't remember much from that game. I know the whole family was there. I know me and my dad were the only ones paying attention. No disrespect, Mom. No disrespect, T-Bone. But y'all not football fans. The AFC Championship game against the Tennessee Titans. Tailgating. And then being like, is that Metallica?
Yeah.
And sure enough, Metallica playing on a semi-truck right there.
Yeah, that was fire. That was fire.
I got to be there for that. My only ever Raiders playoff game I've seen in person. Incredible. To 2017, the day of our first live tailgate podcast. We did it on a card table.
It was just me and this motherfucker.
Smuggled between 2 cars.
And everybody looking at us like, who the fuck are you? And why are you sitting there?
Yeah.
The fuck are you doing with fucking headphones on?
I didn't know Vic Tafer was Mexican. Is that Paul Gutierrez?
Nobody wanted to show us love, bro. Nobody wanted to show us love. Nobody fucking wanted to come over and talk to us. Yeah, we were just sitting there. We fucking put out that little card table.
Yeah.
With a T-shirt.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, so you guys didn't even have the banner.
Put fucking beers to hold up the goddamn T-shirts, bro. We're sitting in between 2 cars, bro. Like it was an empty space that they had left for the tailgate.
Yeah.
And we set up shop in that empty space.
Uh-huh.
And they had canopies, in front of us. We're sitting between the 2 fucking cars like this.
Nobody could see us.
We're just going to town. Oh, so what are the Raiders going to do today? Fuck, man.
And that was the Thursday night Kansas City Chiefs.
It.
Yeah.
That was it.
Unlimited time left on the clock. Yeah. Quadruple zeros, and we pulled it out. Carter Crabtree. We got to see Kane. Kane came late, but it was also cool in that not only did we get to spend time with Perry's family, Tailgate family, but we also got to spend time over at Hawaiian Raiders tailgate.
Yeah.
So it was really cool. That was really cool. But I think really when it's going to come down to, man, my favorite memory in that Coliseum was Sunday. It was just on another level. People were just hugging each other, chugging the shit out of each other. I did cry. I went to my dad and I shook his hand and I told him, I was like, in 1996, you brought me here. It was my first game ever.
Yeah.
I was like, you brought me into this world of pain and torture. And as I was talking to him, I started to cry. And I was really proud that he got to be there and see everything that we've built the family up around us of Raider Nation. Because those of you that listen to the show know, like, we're not about really anything but building community. Like, as I was talking to Che. I was like, man, we got to continue to build this brand and whatnot. We're talking business. And I was like, but I want to do it shamelessly. I don't want to get on there and do a bunch of plugs on other people's shows and do all that kind of, tagging people that I have no affiliation with. And I mean, people do that. I don't do that. I can't do that.
No, man. And you know what? We don't even do the whole go follow a whole bunch of people to try to get the follows back. We started
unfollow them.
Yeah, we started it, right? We started to, and then we're just kind of like,
this ain't right.
This isn't us, man. Like I told you, right? We grew this shit organically, man. A fucking handshake and a beer at a time, baby.
Yep.
Exactly.
And that's exactly how we're gonna keep it moving, man. And when y'all motherfuckers come out and meet us in person.
Mm-hmm.
Just know, man, like, it's going to be immediate fucking love, acknowledgement, appreciation, and a fucking taco and a goddamn beer. And we're going to have a good fucking time. We're going to laugh. We're going to joke. We're going to shoot the shit because we appreciate the fact that you guys even give us your time, man.
We didn't think anybody would tune into this, to be honest. And, now we're here, and it's cool. It's, Kane pulled me aside the opening night, because last year we were meeting folks that we kind of lightweight already knew through the internet, and it was cool to like meet up. This year was like a lot of folks we just don't know. So first of all, if you meet me in person, you're like, yo, Kenny, and we're dapping it up and we're talking, and I stop and I'm like, who are you?
Yeah.
It's because you didn't have your picture in your profile.
Right.
And
which a lot of y'all motherfuckers don't, man. By the way, you guys are living out on fucking Twitter and IG with fucking fake pictures, and then you come up and it's like, it's me.
Yeah.
And we're like,
sup?
Who fuck are you?
I no disrespect. I'm not complaining. It's just, first of all, social media is a lot to wrap your head around. For me, I'm not. If it wasn't for a podcast, I wouldn't be on social media. I'm not on social media. And
even then we have trouble, bro. Even then we have trouble being on social media.
Yeah. It's so, it's just, I want to make sure I know who you really are. Like, there's people on Reddit with wild ass usernames. Like, I met Harry Butt Cheeks in person on Sunday. And that's, believe it or not, that's not his name. His name's not Harry.
But it's Butt Cheeks?
Yeah, Butt Cheeks. Tony, I thought his name was Mike for the longest time. His name is Mike Oxlong. And dude, I must be dumb to not put that together. So it's cool to meet you, and it's just like, if I ask you who you are, don't be disrespectful. Like, I really want to know who you are. Like, that's wild. But no, Kanan pulled me aside opening night, and he was like, man, I don't know if I like this. And I was like, what? He's like, all these people know who we are. We don't know who they are. I'm like, dude, it's just that's a product of you just putting yourself out there, and just take it as a sign of it's a compliment, man. Yeah, it means that our hard work's paying off, and we're bringing this community together. So that's why we opened up our tailgate this year and last year to folks, that have come to games and want a place to go, or to people who had never been to a game at all ever in their life and didn't know where to go. And it was just like, you know what? Raider Nation's a fraternity. It's a family. Like, just come here. If you got some bread, peel it off. If you don't, just open a beer and blend in. Like, it's all good. Yeah. And so thank you to everyone that contributed to the cause, whether that was just having a good time and bringing some smiles, or peeling off some dough, or bringing some beer, or bringing some some chorizo.
Chorizo.
We just appreciate you, man. So this ain't over. We want to do some more events. I've talked to Ricky's. Ricky's is open to us doing some stuff over there.
That's what's up.
Talking to Nump about maybe doing some stuff at the Beast Mode store. You know, none of that stuff set in stone. So, you know, but that's something we're looking to do. I would love to do, you know, a party at Ricky's once a year. You know, if we can coordinate that and get it together, if they're open to it, I don't know. Hopefully they continue to do their thing. You know, we just really love getting out in front of you and meeting folks, man. It's all about community.
Hell yeah.
You know,
Hell yeah.
It's cool in this studio. I love my brothers Che and Bobby right here, and Kane calling in and Jenk calling in, but to get out in front of y'all and just really like chop it up and clink beers and tell Raider stories, it's crazy how much we all really have in common, man.
Yeah,
it's really cool.
Yeah,
it's really cool.
Beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing.
So yeah, the Oakland Coliseum, man. It's people talk about it being a dump. I've been now to 5 different football stadiums. None of them really wow me, man. I mean, I haven't been to like Dallas. Haven't been to our new stadium yet.
Right.
That's going to be impressive. You know, Denver is brand new and it's clean, but it's still just a big pile of bricks.
Right.
It's not nothing crazy.
But listen, man,
No frills.
You're hitting on a fucking very important point, man. And that is, it's not the building that makes that fucking place. It's the motherfucking people that make that place, baby.
Yeah.
You know, that the bricks, the way that everything is fucking manufactured and fucking perfectly placed and you know, it's all clean and fucking neat and whatever, that's all right. That's aesthetic. But it's all about who fucking shows up there and how we get down. And nobody does it better, baby, because at the end of the day, we might have the worst fucking stadium that fucking was falling apart, but we had the best fucking people up in that bitch.
And the best times, too.
And the greatest fucking times.
Hell yeah.
2 things. I mean, your stadium or your home or what have you. I like it when it feels a little lived in, you know?
Yeah.
So when I go to LV,
Like your jeans, bro.
when I go to when I go
Comfy,
to,
bro.
when I go to Vegas, the first thing I'm gonna do is spit on it and fart in the hallway. That's the first thing I'm gonna do. No disrespect.
Yeah.
No cap. You need that.
Maybe miss the fucking porta potty a little bit. Just a little.
Oops. I let go.
Mark your territory. That's what it's supposed to be about.
Miss the
man.
urinal.
I let go. Well, will they have urinals or will they have troughs?
Yeah. No, they're not gonna have troughs, bro. Come on, man. That's the thing of the past. I think we're the only fucking team still doing the troughs, bro.
Hey, the troughs keep it moving, bro.
They do, man.
They do
I
keep
thought
it
somebody
moving.
was going to rip out one of those troughs and take it home, dude.
Hey, no lie. Somebody ripped out a toilet. And
toilet?
And at the Titans game, somebody knocked the sink off the wall.
That's why that sink was missing.
Yes.
No shit.
that.
I saw that missing sink. I was like, what the fuck happened here?
That happened at the Titans game.
Holy shit.
They yeeted that fucker off the wall like
Yo, my boy Sammy got fucking he got video because he was over on the other side over at the black hole. He actually caught video of a dude
Kicking that seat off.
an entire seat.
Yeah, I saw that shit.
Raising it up over his head. I was like, that guy must have been on some PCP or some shit, dude, to be able to rip a whole goddamn seat out from the ground.
That might have been that fucking homie that I fucking saw that first Raider game.
You know what? That's who it was, dude. Either that or Malcolm. It was that or Malcolm. I was like, was Malcolm in the black hole?
that was super Mexican, dog.
Super Mexican.
Shout out, Jet. Shout out, Jet.
But the second thing, and Che already said, it's the people, man. So I've had the privilege to travel to some of these away games, and Bobby was there for New York. Look, a lot of you guys don't believe it. A lot of you guys are happy about the move to Vegas, and that's fine. I am too, in a lot of ways. Like the Raiders deserve this. I'm mad at the city of Oakland. I'm not going to waste my time being mad at the organization. They tried to get it done for 20 some odd years, and they got fucked every single year. And a lot of people are mad at Mark, but not mad at Al. Al was there too, couldn't get it done.
Right.
So I'm not gonna go off on that. Being to these other games, and you go in the parking lot. Tell me if I'm wrong, because we've seen it in New York. I've seen it in KC, and KC's the barbecue spot, and I've seen it in Denver, and I've seen it at Candlestick way back in the day. Large swaths of open parking lot with nobody tailgating. Huge quarter-mile patches of empty asphalt. You do not see that at a Raider game.
Hell no.
It is stacked space after space after space. A lot, B lot, C lot, D lot, full to capacity.
Dirt lot.
Overflow.
Yep.
Filled to capacity.
Yep.
You have the
BART
damn
station
security.
parking lot.
Yeah, dude, the BART station, period, dude. You have security telling you to move out of the way because you got too much crap.
Yeah.
Like, that's how it is at our tailgates. And yeah, man, it was a trek before we got to our tailgate over there. And it was crazy because I was like, where the hell do we go, Kenny?
Right.
And he was like, dude, just look for the flags. And we just kept walking and we're like, hey, look, there's the flags over there. And we just walked to it and you could just see the tailgate just setting up, man.
Yeah.
And like within minutes, boom, we were there, dude.
That's what's up.
And that's no disrespect to Raider Nation. That's all disrespect on y'all's other teams.
Yeah.
Because every away game I've been to, Raider Nation is fully represented.
Oh, yeah.
In their little corner. But the weird thing, like I went to Denver and they're line dancing out there, and there's Raider fans and Bronco fans next to each other, and dude's like elbowing me. He's like, huh, just like home, huh? I'm like, no. Nah.
Hollister, maybe.
Hey, these
Hollister.
these tacos are fire, but we don't dance with the op in Oakland.
Hell no.
No. So,
Hell no.
So I will say that nobody does it better. And I'm not saying Philly fan doesn't do it right. I know Buffalo has a wild tailgate. I got a feeling Green Bay's holding it down out there in sub-zero conditions, and that's dope. That's dope.
Yeah.
But I do know for a fact. The Raider Nation's out there real deep everywhere we go.
Yeah.
And New York, New Jersey, y'all hold it down for real, for real. Out of all the spots we've been to, you guys really keep it together. So, and again, I've been saying this a lot, all podcasts, no cap to Denver Raider fan or KC Raider fans. Y'all take care of business too. It's just New York. I mean, New York's extra anyways. You know what I mean? Everything they do hard.
Right.
So, man, I had a great time out there. I mean, we said it already. Well, I'll say it again. We had a great time out there.
Shout out to Groby, dude, because
Groby's a savage.
This
bro.
cat was the first cat that ever put me on. Even though it was Kenny who mentioned the whole Taylor roll, Groby was actually the first one to hook me up with an actual Taylor roll, and he was like, "Bam, here you go, Bobby. This is what you need right here in the morning."
The Taylor ham, egg, and cheese.
Oh yeah,
On a Kaiser bun.
Hell yeah, dude. That was the business right there, especially with that cold ass morning.
Yeah.
Man, that just warmed up the soul right there,
fucking
dude.
I bet.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
So shout out Groby.
Yeah,
That was awesome.
Blow your nose, Groby. Groby got mocos from 1987.
He's got them fucking Uncle Joey mocos, bro. He's saving them bitches, bro. Never know when you're going to have to wake up in the morning and get a pick-me-up, dog.
Yeah, Groby got a Coke Rock from 85 in the left nostril somewhere. Groby's a savage, man. If you ever listen to the Fan Club Blitz or the Nation Podcast, Groby is exactly what you hear on air. Just a big, wild, fun-loving dude. He's almost like the East Coast Che. I'm going to say he's like the East Coast Che.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right?
I would have to say, yeah. He
I like
is
that.
definitely, dude.
I like that, and I support that.
Just a
Yeah.
big, wild.
Wait, hold on, Che. Let me see your nose real quick. Okay. Well, maybe.
I keep it clean, bro.
Yeah,
I keep it clean. I check before I fucking leave the house, though.
But all those folks out there. We got to meet Eddie Borsili out there, executive producer for the Move the Chains. And he's got his own podcast now. You got to check him out on Twitter, Eddie Borsili, with Sirius XM Radio. He recognized me with my ski mask on, which was crazy.
He's all, this motherfucker must be from California. This is Kenny Stapler.
This guy is over here freezing his ass off.
He's all, I see a black guy and a white guy in ski masks. That's Kane and Kenny Stapler. That's who that is. There's a black guy, a Mexican guy, and a white guy hanging out. That must be the Pillaging Podcast.
Hey, shout out to Shorty. He found me with a ski mask as well, dude.
He did.
And it's funny because it was because of that Carhartt hat.
Oh, there you go.
That's why I just thought he was just running around just screaming, Bobby, Bobby. And somebody answered or something.
You had your pants off.
Hey, you know, I had the consistency, bro. You know, that's how I roll, bro. I can't break the cycle.
Hit him with that wasabi hanging low. Yeah.
oh,
My
man.
guy. Shorty, man. Shorty's a real one. It was really cool meeting you in person, Shorty.
Facts.
Good to hit you with that Cali tree, too. I
Facts.
saw his eyes cross like, I need to move.
Shorty had to wave me off, dude. I was like, come on, Shorty. I'm like, shit, I made this trek all the way over here, bro.
You do that timeout.
You can't just be timing out on me like that, dog.
Yeah, so New York definitely got the pizza over us, but we got the tree over you. The tree's so good, you can smoke it and eat the Cali pizza and be like, this is good enough.
Yeah.
This will do. It's fine.
I think that's the only way you would change those motherfuckers' minds, right?
Yeah.
They'll be like, oh, you know what? It's not that bad, guys. It's not that bad. We give California a hard time, but it's not that bad. It's not that bad.
We're gonna go down memory lane a few more times on the show. We got your calls. In fact, let's just dip into a call right now. It's a different format tonight, guys.
Yeah, why not?
Hang with us. Let's see here,
Right
man.
down memory lane.
This one already has asterisks in it.
Ooh, I like it.
So
It has a lot of asterisks. Damn.
oh wait, so this is we're gonna jump ahead here to we gotta jump ahead here. See here.
That one has a lot of asterisks too.
Well, it's WAP. It's WAPO. So
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get away from. Here we go. Sunday. Hold on. All right, so we're gonna hit this. We're gonna be a little off topic, but that's the way this phone calls go. Let's go to the 303. Yeah. So I'll fuck that up. Bear with me. Bear witness. You know what? Here we go.
Got it.
Kenny J. Kane, it's your boy 303 calling from freezing Denver, Colorado. Holy shit, bro. We have hit rock bottom in 2019. What the fuck? You know, I thought the defense played well against, to me, it seemed like a very challenged Jacksonville Jaguars offense, right? I mean, you stopped Fournette, and we had him. I don't get it, man. I don't know what's going on in the second half of games. I mean, say what you want, but Carr and Gruden are to blame. And I know we don't have any receivers. I mean, the play callings, all the sideways passes, nothing's ever downfield.
Let me pause this right here. Because Gruden, hit me with the quick hit. Hit me with the quick hits.
Yeah.
So, earlier today, San Diego media. There we go.
There you go.
San Diego media sat down with John Gruden on the phone, and they were asking him, like, what's your ideal quarterback? And his description didn't sound too much like Derek Carr. He's like, I'm getting too old, man. I'm impatient. I want to see throws down the field. I want to see her let it rip. I need some excitement. And he saw these bubble screens and these check downs don't do it for me. Watch the all 22. Watch the tape 303. There are shots downfield. Our quarterback is not taking them.
Yeah.
You could say what you want about our wide receiver core, but why is it the last 5 weeks I'm watching cut-ups of wide receivers running free, and sometimes they're not, and sometimes you gotta put it on your wide receiver to make a play.
Right.
It's one-on-one coverage in the NFL. The wide receiver needs to win that the majority of the time. So I feel you. I feel the frustration, but let's not put this all on coaching. Y'all thought John Gruden was behind the times, and then you thought he's not behind the times, and now we're back to blaming John Gruden again. Watch the film. The routes are there. The options are there.
Yeah.
We are not taking them. You have a first-read quarterback that likes to shit the bed. You know, Derek Carr did well in college with Fresno, playing against a bunch of cupcake teams. Watch his last game against USC and get back to me. We went hard on Derek Carr the last couple of weeks. We are not a dick rider. We are fans, but we are not apologists. And if any player on this team is not acting right, we will call you out. That's our duty as a fan.
Yeah.
We are not a media outlet. We are not talking heads. We are not pundits. We do not work for ESPN.
Yep.
We are fans, and one of us happens to know how to run all this bullshit in front of me right here. Okay? All right? That doesn't make me an expert on anything, but I do know when somebody is not executing. And right now, all my chips are out on Derek Carr right now. I took them all off the table.
Yeah.
Derek Carr, here's my hot take. Derek Carr will not be your quarterback in 2021.
That's a hot take.
And
That's a motherfucking hot take. Hit him with the flame.
You want that flamethrower? All right. Derek Carr will not be your quarterback in 2021. There's a good chance he will not be your quarterback in 2020. I have it on pretty damn good authority, corroborated from 3 different sources, and I know you hate that way. I just got done telling you that I am not a professional. I'm not. But a quarterback is a target in this year's draft. I've heard one name, again, from 3 different folks. This is secondhand information. I don't have people in the front office. I don't, but I'm one person removed from those folks 3 different times. And they all say the same name. I'm not going to tell you who that is right now unless you really, really want me to. It ain't going to get you excited. You're going to be disappointed. You might break your phone. So I'm just going to wait on that, and we're going to see how things move because everything's fluid. Everything can change. But right now, I don't feel it. I don't think John Gruden's feeling it.
No.
If you look at the sideline, and I know John's older, and it's not 1998 anymore. It's not 1999. It's not 2000. Rich Gannon's on this team. But they used to get into it on the sideline.
Oh, yeah.
Derek Carr and John Gruden just walk past each other now.
Yeah.
Derek
They just give each other a fucking nod or a fucking sad face to
It's
each
like
other.
a weird marriage, bro.
Read between the lines. Derek Carr's post-game press conference, not this week, but last week, telling folks, I'm just running the plays that Coach calls. I'm just throwing the ball where Coach tells me to. Well, maybe you need to stop doing that then. If that's,
No, but that's a fucking cop-out.
it's a cop-out, man.
That's a fucking cop-out because what he's doing is basically taking off the taking all the weight off of his own shoulders. Basically saying like, oh, I mean, you can't blame me because I'm just doing what Coach told me. And listen, you're making a fucking great point. Okay, we've seen the cut-ups, and everybody can say the things that they're saying about Gruden being behind the times and not being creative enough in the second half and all that kind of shit. We've seen the cut-ups. There's plenty of opportunities. Maybe they're not there all the time. Maybe they're not as fucking open and clear cut in some fucking occasions. But we see cut-ups where motherfucking Tyrell Williams is running a fucking slant pattern. And he's all by himself.
Saw that.
And you fucking dump it off to fucking Josh Jacobs. And we all love Jacobs. But when you have a fucking guy running a slant down the fucking middle with no safety help, that could have been another fucking touchdown for fucking Williams.
Yeah.
And we talk about how Williams has kind of fucking come down from that early hot start, but maybe it's not on him, man. I think we're all starting to realize that it's not on some of these fucking receivers.
And I know the drop balls shakes confidence,
Yeah,
but you know
of
what?
course.
You know what, Derek? If he's dropping the ball that's not on you, continue to put it in his chest and force him to continue to try to make that play. When you lose confidence in your wide receiver starts to lose confidence in you, and now it all breaks down.
Right.
It all breaks down.
Right.
And your man's out there playing with plantar fasciitis, right?
Right.
Still suiting up every fucking game day because he knows you need him.
Right.
Where you at, Derek?
And your boy Josh Jacobs was out there with a fucking fractured shoulder trying to get this fucking W for the Oakland fan base. Just playing that game just for that fucking reason. Because as we saw now, he's done for the season. He was there just to fucking try to get this win. So everybody else is putting it on the line to try to fucking get that W for Oakland for that last time, Derek Carr. Mm-hmm. Where were you, son? Where were you?
Where were you, man? Hey, I got to put my tinfoil hat on for a second. I got to go Alex Jones right now on you. Back in 2015, 2016, we had Musgrave, right, as OC. Is that right? 15, 16?
Yeah.
And you saw Derek playing with some fire.
Yeah.
Okay. In 16, this is a rumor, all right? They moved Musgrave to the booth. And one of the rumors was Musgrave's too brash and too harsh for Derek Carr. He gets under his skin the way he talks. He's a real outspoken, like vulgar dude when he gets mad. But you know what else we saw those 2 seasons? We saw a quarterback playing with some fire.
Right.
We saw an angry quarterback.
Yeah.
You saw a quarterback on the sideline trailing by 3 points with the eye of the tiger coming on the field with the comeback victories. And he had a couple of those this year. I don't see that fire anymore in Derek Carr.
No, bro, but because this Musgrave clearly was fucking pushing this motherfucker and not being content. Like, okay, you had success, motherfucker. I'm not gonna fucking live off of what you did last game. Show me something else. Show me something new. And since he left, it seems like he's just had his fucking ego fucking stroked. It's like, oh, you're a good dude. You're a cool guy. We saw what happened the very next fucking season with his best buddy, right? The person he got really along with, right? We had high hopes. We're like, oh, they're going to have good chemistry. No. Todd Downing did not fucking bring good chemistry. He fucking was out there being his best friend, and we saw what happened. This team fell fucking apart. We saw it fall apart. And now you got Gruden that was in here trying to fucking handle him with fucking soft fucking gloves, trying not to hurt his feelings. I really think that. He was trying to be whatever version of a coach would work best for Derek. And it still didn't work. It's still not working. So I think at this point, it's time to take the fucking gloves off.
I'll say this. I got a boss at work that gives me the red ass.
Yeah.
Really does. He's a smart guy. I like him.
Yeah.
As a person, I do. A lot of respect for that person. But he gives me the red ass. But you know what? When he does, I'm out there in the field like, I'm going to show this motherfucker.
Yeah, this motherfucker. I'm going to shut this motherfucker.
And I go to work.
Yeah.
And I've had bosses in the past that were really relaxed on me. And I get relaxed.
Yeah.
And I start to sag.
Yeah.
So I think you need some friction when it comes to performance in a professional environment. I think some of that is good. It's not good to get comfortable. You should always be pushing yourself. You should always be uncomfortable. You should always be nervous. You should always be looking over your shoulder. You know what I mean? We do it with the podcast. How can we get better, man?
Right.
Every day that you're not training, somebody else is, and someone's getting better than you are. I think John Gruden showed up. He had seen Derek Carr. He had met Derek Carr. He saw a guy that had the mental capacity. He had the arm capacity. He could make every throw, and he's like, I like this kid. I could shape this guy. It's the intangibles.
Yeah.
And it's the inconsistency that's not there. The fire is not there.
Yeah.
There's the clip resurfaced of Derek at the Christian Summit where he's talking about football being down on his list. And I get that, man. I mean, in reality, in real life, like if you have faith and you have family, those things should be on the top of your list, you know? And that's what it is. And I know that clip rubbed people the wrong way.
Right.
But at the same time, if I'm getting paid $25 million a year,
right,
that's going to be a priority for me, dog.
Yeah. And that's, I mean, and on top of that, that's not something that you're going to put out there, right?
Right. If it's not, don't say it. Just don't say it's a bad look.
You're not going to put it out there knowing those facts, right? You're making a living, right? Football pays for your fucking well-being, pays for your family's fucking, comfort, and gives you these freedoms to fucking do this kind of like side job that you're doing, Derek Carr, with the preaching too, because you ain't a preacher yet.
Yeah.
Although it looks like you're headed that way.
And that's cool. And that's cool.
Yeah.
You're providing for your family. I'm knowing you're providing for your church and your community, but just don't forget like what's paying those bills, man.
Right. But that's exactly what I'm trying to say is like, if your focus is shifting into a new direction as far as where you see yourself, right? Then you're not what we need you to be as a fucking football player, dog. That's just facts. I'm sorry. Kobe talked about it too. He's a big fucking Kobe fan. I'm a big Kobe fan. Kobe got injured, right? And that was when he busted his fucking ankle. That's when the light bulb switched on and said, this could all be over at any time. What am I going to do? Right? And Kobe started to turn off that fucking switch. And you started to see him make that transition. That last season, Kobe didn't go out there and score fucking 30 points because his heart wasn't there anymore. He had decided, this is it. I'm done with basketball and I'm going to move on. And unfortunately, it feels like we're starting to see the same from you, dog.
Yeah.
Because we ain't seeing the fucking fire that drives you to fucking push this team to fucking win at all costs, whatever it takes to fucking win this fucking football game. That was the most important game that you ever played in the Coliseum, dog. And we were standing there shouting because you had 40 to 45 yards in front of you with no one in front of you, and you did not run. There was seconds on the clock
for the second week in a row.
But bro, you had and that was after you had run for that first down that they didn't give you the time. They didn't keep the clock rolling. Okay, that's that. We obviously know that would have changed a lot of things. But you had about 45 yards in front of you, bro. We're standing there jumping in our fucking seats because we're like, what the fuck? Run. There is nobody there. And then you fucking ran up to this line of scrimmage and then you threw one up and threw an incomplete pass.
Yeah.
And we all looked at each other and was like, what the fuck, dude? Give us a chance. Like, okay, we lost the lead. Give us a fucking chance, man. Give us a chance. And we could talk about the fucking Hail Mary too. Yes, it hit somebody. Yes, it hit fucking, I think your boy Doss in the fucking helmet.
It went Das.
Yeah, Das. Das. But listen, man, things could have been different if you just were a little bit more aggressive in a time when we needed you to have that fucking fire, bro, that desire to not lose, that fucking like will to win. And we didn't see it. We didn't see it.
The red flag, in my opinion, happened in 2017. Kane brought this up, and I defended Derek Carr this time.
Yeah, we all did.
It's time for the tinfoil hat to come back on. Routed the Jets at home. Go on to Washington.
Yeah.
A team we should have beaten at that time.
Yeah.
And get routed. And I'm not going to bring up the politics part of this, but JDR had lost the locker room.
Mm-hmm.
Mike Tice had a big part. Mike Tice was like the phantom menace behind all that Todd Downing shit.
Yeah.
And, the team fell apart very quickly. Well, look, when your coaches have lost you, the coach on the field, the leader, something this team does not have. This team does not have a leader. Is Derek Carr. And he could have galvanized the team at that moment. He could have stepped up and taken the reins and been the tent pole in that season. And he never did.
Yeah.
He just kept making excuses and apologies and just being the same soft-bellied quarterback that we've continued to see. And Derek, now on the other side of this, Derek's delivered some great moments in the Coliseum for us.
Absolutely, man. We've been there for a lot of them.
And that's where the anger's coming from right now, out of our voice, out of a lot of your voices. That's why everyone's shouting about this, because it's so frustrating to see a kid do so well and then nothing. And it's just the inconsistency. It's a lack of leadership on this team. There is no leadership. There has been no leadership on this team. Yeah. Khalil Mack was not a leader. He's a silent, strong type.
Yeah.
He's a player. He shows up, he plays. And that's dope. He's not a leader.
But you know what, though?
Derek Carr's not a leader.
When he was here and in that 2016 season, when both of them had their best seasons probably for the Raiders, he didn't need to be.
No.
Because Carr was supposed to be that, right? As our quarterback, as the guy that was fucking making things happen. I believe Carr was that guy at that time. And between that time and now, a lot has changed. When you're hearing reports, I don't know if you guys saw this, but I saw somebody post. I don't know who it was. I don't want to take credit for it. Somebody posted it on Twitter, and they're talking about after the Jets game, Josh Jacobs ripped into the fucking team because he's like, "What the fuck, guys? Like, we gotta be better than this. We can't accept this kind of shit." Josh Jacobs, this is his first fucking season with us, dog.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
This is your 6th season with us. And if a rookie is coming in and replacing you in the locker room as far as the voice of reason and the person that's trying to push other motherfuckers, then we already know that the time is over, bro.
The time is up.
Yeah.
Tick-tock, tick-tock.
It's ticking, dog. And I mean, we could say a whole lot more. We could say so much more. We could keep talking about it. We're not here to fucking just sit here and bash Derek Carr. In all reality, we wish that we were fucking absolutely 100% wrong. Yeah. Because the last thing we need is another fucking quarterback carousel in Oakland. We've already lived through that plenty. But the facts are what they are, bro. We see the game. We're there. We see what happens, and we see how you react in moments where we need you to be your best, and we're not getting it.
look, if you guys really want to know, really want to scout the next quarterback of the Oakland Raiders, the Raiders.
Just Raiders.
Just Raiders, right?
Just Raiders. Watch the Rose Bowl because he's playing in that game.
Oh, shit.
From what I've heard. And that's all I'm going to say about that.
The leaks.
Leak bros. Shout out to Cage 10-1. Only the real ones get that. And I could be wrong, but that's just what I've been hearing from several folks. But leaks have been very, very few and far between since John and Mike have taken over. They've shut that down. So it's been real quiet. So take that with a grain of salt. Again, not everything I say is gospel. I'll call myself out if I was wrong. But that's just what I'm hearing. If you guys want something to chew on that, I guess. But don't make fun of me for saying I know these things and stuff, because I really don't know shit. I could be fed a whole line of garbage. But, I think what John saw when he showed up was a guy that can do all these things. And I think he fell in love with them in training camp and thought this is going to be great. And
right.
It's the live football play that is absolutely ruining John Gruden and Derek Carr's relationship right now. I don't see any chemistry at all, man.
Well, that's for me, my thing that really stood out, that one of my biggest complaints from last year was that I saw John Gruden. I didn't see Chucky.
Yeah.
That's the one thing that we needed this year. And I was, seeing the Hard Knocks where he was talking about, like, I need to see some fucking execution, seeing that fire that he had.
Right.
Obviously, he was playing it up a little bit more for the camera, but that's what I wanted to see. I expected to see more and more Chucky, and it's like he started doing the same thing like Carr, that old aw shucks type of thing. And it's like, come on, bro, don't just aw shucks the damn thing, dude. Learn from it and get out there and yell at a motherfucker or two, dude. Like, don't handle the entire team with kid gloves, dude. And that's the one thing that I complained about again. I didn't get to see that. That Chucky wasn't out on the field like he should have normally.
Right.
There was a couple times where he lit up the zebras.
Yeah.
But that was about it. Stop lighting up the zebras and start lighting up the team, man.
Yeah.
But that was my thing, that one of my biggest complaints as well from Chucky.
Yeah, I think John just kind of like sees it is what it is for now. I think he knows he's stuck with the $25 million a year quarterback for now. It's not what he thought it was, and he knows no amount of shouting or anything is going to change that. In fact, it's probably just going to hurt that. This is a QB that's going to cry and go into a shell if he lays in too heavy. So it is what it is. You're going to ride it out, continue evaluating talent, and we're at the crossroads now.
But you know what, though, man? At this point, do it.
Crush him.
If he's gonna break him, because we just need to fucking figure it out, bro. We can't fucking hang out and fucking just wait to see. Okay, well, we're gonna get a little bit more of the same next season, or are we gonna fucking completely just say like, nah, you're fucking done, son, right? I'd much rather know, bro. I'd much rather know now. Okay, lay into his ass. Let him know I'm not fucking happy with you, dog. I'm not happy with you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what you're hearing out there, it might be right. Okay, the little fucking stories and the things of the discontent and the disconnect between us, it's probably true. Okay, I'm letting you know right now, it's probably true. So, I'm gonna fucking rip into you for these last fucking 2 games, and you're gonna show me some fucking heart, or we're gonna start making plans to move on without you. You know what I mean? And I think that's honestly what we need to see, man. I don't know. I do see, that being said, I do see Derek Carr being here probably another year. Okay. And I think the right play to make, if you're fucking the Raiders, is you try your best to get somebody that you think can fucking fill the spot and let them fucking run behind them and push them. And maybe get something out of him, maybe maybe put some fucking fire on his ass and make him do some things that maybe we haven't seen in a while.
So what's more exciting going into Vegas? Is it Derek Carr, grooming and getting pushed by a young QB? Or is it the possibility of landing both a young QB and a young wide receiver in the first round and going in with a brand new young squad with a guy that you don't know what you're going to get? And that for me, that feels a little bit more electric to just go brand new, man.
No, it definitely is more electric. But my hopes are, if we are bringing a young QB, I want him to experience success. I don't want him to experience failure and then fuck up his mentality, right? We already have a fucking quarterback that might be broken, okay? By all fucking means, looks broken, right? So why would I want to go and fucking say, okay, well, we're going to get rid of this guy, and then we're just going to throw this motherfucker into the fire and hope that he fucking doesn't have,
That's what happened to our backup.
That's what I'm saying, man. Yep. So what we need to do is let this motherfucker play behind a guy that can manage the fucking team in the meantime. And we don't got any other prospects, bro. A lot of people are out there talking about all the guys that are on our fucking bench, but that's just it. They're on our bench. Mm-hmm. And I don't see them ever fucking touching the field, honestly. I mean, you got guys, you got Deshaun Kaiser, you got Peterman, and fucking long neck. Those motherfuckers ain't gonna start no goddamn games, bro.
Yeah.
Maybe Kaiser, maybe Peterman have something in them that Gruden says, fuck it, I'm gonna roll with it. But Mike Glennon, those of you fuckers that were out there talking about put fucking Mike Glennon in there, the fuck out of here, man. I don't want to see that guy ever fucking take a snap as the starting quarterback of our team, bro. Okay? We should have fucking gone through like at least 3 fucking quarterbacks before we see that dude.
Yeah.
At least 3 quarterbacks.
I was like championing him in the preseason for the number 2 spot, right? Well, he looked like a pocket passer. He looked like a pro quarterback in the preseason, though.
Right.
Chris Warren looked like a Hall of Famer in the preseason, dog. You know what I mean? Rico Gafford, people were like, let me see more Rico Gafford. So Mike hit me up today. He was like, well, why don't we put Rico Gafford in there? I was like, because he's Rico Gafford, bro. He caught that one pass, but it's because when he got on the field, the defense was like, who's this guy? Hey, don't worry about him, man. They be rushing the field these last couple games.
Well, listen, man. I mean, I think at this point, though, throw motherfuckers in there.
We got to do it, man.
What else do we have to fucking lose? Throw them in there. Let them fucking play. Let them try to fucking make something happen. Maybe they gain that confidence. Maybe that's enough to fucking push them over the top and actually be something. We saw with Jalen Richard, okay, 2016, undrafted motherfucker, comes out the blue and all of a sudden has a fucking fantastic season, unexpected. Nobody saw him coming, man. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, and he's been kept on this team because of that fucking season.
Yeah.
So why not? We had a cat not that long ago in Denarius Moore. Y'all remember that motherfucker? Okay. He fucking came in out of nowhere. Nobody knew who the fuck he was, and he had himself an exceptional year. Mm-hmm. And all it takes is a little bit of success. So if you give these guys a little bit of time and let them say, listen, man, we're gonna put you out there, just try to make something happen.
Look at Max Crosby, man.
Max Crosby, yeah, is another one. But I think Max Crosby's a real motherfucking deal.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah, he is.
Unlike some of those other guys that I mentioned, I don't see this motherfucker disappearing, bro. If anything, this guy's gonna grow, not just in size, right? But he's gonna grow as a fucking pass rusher, as a defensive end. This guy. We might have fucking had the steal of the draft when we fucking took this guy.
Damn, King's going to bed. I wanted to get him on too.
Oh shit.
He works hella early though. He's saying don't draft a quarterback in 2020. See, Kane and I agree. We really want to see Trevor Lawrence in silver and black, and you got to wait to 2021 for that. But
Everybody in Raider Nation can fucking agree on that, I think, right? But what's it gonna take to get that guy, and how do we get there? Because one thing's to say, okay, well, we'll fucking work out some kind of deal this year because we got a bunch of fucking draft picks to work with or whatever. But that's not going to guarantee us a fucking number 1 pick. And that motherfucker is going number 1 by all means, right? So that gives us what? Next year, we got to try to figure something out. And what are we going to have to give up once we no longer have multiple first-round picks?
We'll check it out.
To get them.
What if you trade? Because I want both first-round picks. And I'm really bad at these scenarios. But what if, and so tell me if I'm just way off base here. What if you packaged a first round from this year with Derek Carr to move up a little bit higher in that first round to get your quarterback?
I know, bro, but
you take
what is the guarantee that you get a spot in that up that high? What's the guarantee?
Well, I mean, you would know because there's only 2 games left. So you got teams like Cincinnati and Miami.
Yeah, but you're talking about trying to get somebody right now.
Yeah.
Yo, okay. We were just talking about Trevor Lawrence, and I'm like, that motherfucker ain't coming out till next season.
That's what I'm saying. That's what Kane and I want him, but you have to wait another year.
Yeah.
And I don't want the Raiders going into Vegas and opening up that brand new stadium the way the Warriors did this year in San Francisco.
I mean, that's out of your control, man. How you control fucking 1 million injuries, bro.
This whole thing's out of my control, bro. Obviously.
I mean, no, but what I'm saying is it's not like the Warriors put together this team and said, like, this is what we're rolling into the fucking new fuckers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They had their squad, and they thought, well, we're going to be short KD.
Yeah.
And we'll be short,
And Thanos
our boy Thompson for a little bit, and then it just went to fucking shit for you guys. So I mean that's shit that's just out of anyone's control. Mm-hmm. But what we're talking about right now is like trying to move up, and I can see for this year, yeah, I think that might be a possibility. But who's that team? Who's that team that gives up that spot for what you're talking about?
My only thing is just about how you said avoiding that carousel.
Yeah,
because it doesn't do us any good trying to just throw someone in there and they completely shit the bed, and all of a sudden we got this entire different scenario now that it kind of was already a problem developing, but now it's for sure a fucking problem developing, and now something else that we have to address in the future as well.
right.
Yeah. A lot of people shouting out Jalen Hurts. Man, I wouldn't be mad either. What I like about Jalen is he's coming from an Oklahoma team that's really prided themselves on being underdogs. And that's always been the Raiders, right? That's always been our motif. So I like that. He's a fit in that regard. He's an exciting QB to watch, but I don't think that's going to be the guy. John likes an efficient quarterback. There's a QB out there right now, 28 touchdowns and 3 interceptions. I'm just saying. It's looking like a Gruden-type guy. So, again, I may not be right, but
Real quick, here's a scenario that our boy AJ DeMille is fucking putting out there. He says, I trade Carr, sign Bridgewater or Mariota, and draft a QB if one's there we love. Don't put Carr back out there again. He brings down the team. Listen, man, that is a decent scenario. I'm not mad at the scenario, but is that even realistic, dog? Why do we think that fucking Bridgewater's just going to be available? They have that motherfucker sitting behind Drew Brees. Because Drew Brees I don't think that motherfucker has that many more years left in him. He's playing great. Don't get me wrong. But I don't think he's trying to be Tom Brady fucking playing until his goddamn fucking legs are falling off of his goddamn hips.
Yeah.
Okay? So nothing says that Bridgewater is even available, dog. I think they're gonna give him a fucking nice little contract to stay put.
I think so.
Because they don't want to fucking just fall off a goddamn cliff when Drew Brees decides I'm hanging him up, bitch.
Yeah,
and it very well could happen if he fucking wins a Super Bowl. Let's say they win the Super Bowl this year. Drew Brees says like, done pretty good for myself. I'm hanging him up. I gotta go fucking hang. I'm gonna go throw touchdown passes to my kids now.
Yeah.
Right? Who's to say that doesn't happen?
That'd be nice.
Right?
For Drew, that would be
and
really
fucking
cool.
Mariota, bro, we're back at square one.
Yeah.
Come on, dog. Like
Yeah.
Mariota?
Yeah.
Mariota is gonna fucking solve our problems?
He could groom one of his alumni.
Come on.
That was another hint, by the way.
Oh.
That was another hint.
Nah, bro.
Don't roll your eyes at me. I'm not
listen, bro.
serious.
Listen. If you can be replaced by fucking Tannehill, then I don't want you starting for my team. Okay.
Facts. Let's get through the rest of these quick hits and hit a break, and then we'll come back and take the rest of your calls. 303, I haven't forgot about you. We're still gonna finish your call. Look what you started, dog. We love you. That was just the beginning of his phone call, so I apologize. Again,
little snippet.
But hit me again.
Hit you with the quick hits. Oh shit! Hit you 2 times.
I'll explain later why I did that.
2 times.
That was not a mistake. Trent Brown to IR. That's it. That's the end of his season. That's it.
That's it.
That's all I gotta say.
But hey, shout out Pro Bowl.
Pro Bowl.
Shout out to the Pro Bowl, baby.
Pro Bowl.
You know that well deserved too, Trent. Well deserved.
And Rodney Hudson.
And Rodney Hudson finally, goddamn it, you finally get it right.
I know what's wrong with
The
that.
fuck's wrong with you guys, man?
Hit me again. Oh, was pretty good.
Oh, that's pretty decent.
That was pretty good.
They
I
still
like that
fucked
power.
up.
Like
though.
that power. Like that power.
People listening on the audio replay will not understand what the hell we're talking about, and I'll explain that later. Josh Jacobs is now ruled out for Sunday due to shoulder injury. Josh, man, probably the toughest dude on this team, right? One of the toughest dudes on this team.
Absolutely.
Right now. Josh is playing for it all. Josh said even I was only playing for the city in regards to Sunday.
And we appreciate that, dog.
Yeah, Josh.
Because you didn't have to do that, man.
He probably shouldn't have played Sunday with the shoulder. Had to get out there, man, for the last ride. And again, like Chase said, hasn't even been here a full year yet. And you can see how much this patch, this shield means to Jacob. So that's huge. Hit me again. Cleveland Farrell grades out as an elite defensive lineman with a 90 score on PFF this week. You've been seeing Cleveland kind of slowly ride up the ranks.
Yeah.
Holding Fournette to 45 yards. Farrell was a big part of that this weekend. So I know everybody's been clamoring for Max replacement. Farrell's not that dude. He's never meant to be Max replacement. He's here to finally help shut down that run game that's been gashing us for years in Oakland.
Yeah.
And we saw an end of that this year, save for a few exceptions.
But look across on the other side.
That's your boy right there.
That's your boy right there.
Yeah.
Okay. Max Crosby is that guy.
With 2 X's.
Okay. Max Crosby is that fucking guy. Listen, man. Max Crosby didn't get some of that early playing time in the season. And he's up there with the elite. I think he's within the top 10 defensive ends in the league as far as his tackles for loss, his fucking sack count. Like, this dude's fucking killing it for us. So that's our guy.
That's it.
That's it. Just be patient. Let this motherfucker get better. He's going to get better. This is a rookie. People are forgetting that this motherfucker's a rookie too, just because of how well he's played. He's a fucking rookie. He's going to put on like another fucking 10, 15 pounds of muscle.
Yeah.
And then it's on, son. Then it's on.
Like Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
And Ray Dong Chong.
Yeah.
Wearing a thong, playing ping pong at dawn. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, hey, look around, man. Look around, Raider Nation. Look around on all your social media. Nobody's talking about drafting a pass rusher in the first round this year. Y'all didn't even notice. You're not talking about that. Yeah, we just reminded you.
Yeah.
Hit me again. Pretty good. NFL apologizes for bad calls in Sunday's game. I got a little. I got to get on my soapbox again. Okay, that was bullshit, right? The stopping the clock after the car scramble and the Curtis Riley offsides call. Both very bad calls. Both definitely decisive in the game, or could be decisive in the game. And here's a hot take. You still had the lead after both of those bad calls.
Yeah, you did.
I go all the way back, and I've said this before. You know, get roll down your windows. The tuck rule game, we still had the lead. After that bad call, you need to close out a football game by any means. If you've been a Raider fan for 15 minutes, you should be familiar with the term "just win, baby." Where does that come from? It comes from the fact that the NFL has been shitting on this franchise since day one.
That's right.
That means, by any means, you have to dig deep. You got to play dirty. You got to do whatever it takes to win that football game because they are out to get you. They want to stop you. They do not want to see you succeed. You are a Raider for life. You need to just win by any means necessary. And you can't. I'm tired of blaming the referees for losses. Blame yourself for losing that football game. Blame Derek Carr. Blame the defense. Blame whoever you got to blame. But don't blame the refs anymore. You had the lead. They did not take a touchdown away from you. They didn't do that. They didn't take points off the board. They didn't give points to the Jaguars. The Jaguars still had to go downfield twice to come back in that game, and they did it. You could not stop them, and you could not come back down the field on your own. Blame yourself. Blame yourself.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
The best way I could explain this is that the Raiders basically took half of Cialis, and they were going away at the beginning.
They peaked too soon.
And they just peaked too soon, and they just couldn't finish it, man. Not that I would know anything about that.
Nah, man, listen. You said it, man. This is to be expected. This is what the NFL and this is what referees do to this franchise and this fan base. We never expect the call to go our way. You as players, why the fuck do you expect it to happen?
Mm-hmm.
As the people that are actually on the field, what makes you fucking think that this league is going to help you out? What makes you think that they're going to do anything in your benefit? We've been dealing with this for fucking years and haven't seen it. What? Just because you're on the team now, all of a sudden things are going to change? No, son. You just got yourself mixed up with this team.
Yeah.
You're part of this team. You're about to suffer the same fucking way that we've been suffering all this time that we've been part of this fucking fan base.
Thanks, Dad. Thanks.
Yeah. So get your shit together and expect the worst outcome when that fucking ref goes into that goddamn booth. You should already be thinking
We're fucked.
that motherfucker's gonna go overturn the call, or that motherfucker's gonna go over there and take the goddamn interception away. That motherfucker is gonna say it wasn't a fumble. That motherfucker is gonna go over there and say that you stayed that you went out of bounds, Derek Carr. Okay? So get your fucking head right and go make a fucking play.
Yeah. You look, the fans are angry. Be angry when those calls happen or don't happen. Why aren't these players angry? Why is your head down? Why are your shoulders sagging? Why you walking to the line? The game ain't over yet. Last I checked. And even when there's 4 zeros on the clock, the game still ain't over. That was a rare case where the refs really helped us out.
Yeah.
Thursday Night Football 2017.
Yeah.
It ain't over until it's over.
Yeah.
Right?
Because, baby, it ain't over till it's over.
It ain't over till Minnesota Vikings fans' wife sings. Okay? Same.
Facts.
Big facts.
Facts.
Hit me one more again.
Yep.
Chaos ensues following the final Oakland game in Oakland. I saw that headline and I was like, that's
Chaos. Come on, bro.
bit of an exaggeration.
That's a real big exaggeration.
You have 5 heads try to rush the field. Look, we were joking about it last year. We're telling y'all, rip your seats out, rush the field. Rushing the field's a college football thing. That's not a pro football thing. They're not going to rush the field and tear down the goalposts. We don't do that in the NFL. People pay way too much for their tickets. People really get arrested at football games in the
They
NFL.
get really arrested, dude.
Really arrested.
That guy got dragged down. I'm not sure if you guys saw that from the black hole.
Yeah.
They literally dragged him onto the goddamn dirt.
And motherfuckers get banned for life.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you guys do that,
I knew that.
but motherfuckers get banned for life for running on the fucking field. I don't know about y'all, but I'm gonna continue to be a fucking Raider fan, even though this fucking season and this fucking this part in our franchise, this time in Oakland has ended. I'm gonna continue to be a Raider fan. Probably gonna want to go to some of those fucking games in Las Vegas. I'm not about to get fucking banned for the rest of my life. I'm not about to be told I can't show up to a fucking Raider game.
I've been banned from too many places. I don't want to get banned from going to see my fucking damn team play.
You heard it here first.
And I've never thrown nachos away in my life. Not once have I ever
$40
thrown
nachos?
Nah,
Fuck
never.
Yeah.
I got 4 of those bowls downstairs right now tonight.
We keep 'em clean though.
Keep them real clean, dog. Remind me to give you guys one of those when you leave tonight because you need those in your cupboard. It was a nice little moment. We got some nice mementos at the game too.
Oh, yeah.
Folks were taking chairs and whatnot, sinks, toilets. Not my first choice. You know what, man? Raider fan, fuck it, man. You deserve that, dog. You know what? It's not our stadium anyways, so
Yeah.
who cares, man? Let the A's pay for that shit.
Yeah.
Fucking there, dude.
You know what I mean?
And I saw A's fan out there all fucking talking shit on Twitter too. Talking about this ain't even your fucking stadium. Fucking doing that to our stadium.
That's right.
Blah, blah, yeah. You're
Wait,
fucking
did
right,
that guy even show up to the fucking
That's
to
what-
the
that's what-
playoff game?
There's like
This is what I
12
was-
people at A's
That's
games.
what I was gonna fucking say, bro. Listen, the only team that filled that fucking stadium up was the fucking Raiders, bro. How dare you try to fucking tell us that's not our stadium. We're the only motherfuckers that filled every seat up in that bitch, okay?
Yeah.
You guys can't even fucking show up to a goddamn playoff game.
Yeah.
And you guys want to fucking talk shit to us about fucking feeling like we're about to rip this bitch up because this is our last fucking game. Guess what? Good luck changing what happened, man. It already happened, bro.
Hey, Ace fans, y'all can spare a few seats. Is all we're saying.
Yeah, I mean, what are you gonna do? You're gonna show up the day of the game and be mad because the empty seat that's always been there all season is now missing?
Right? Because you can't find your
We're
seat
helping you out.
number.
We're helping you out.
Yeah.
It's like, come on, dude. It's like you swear like you can't find the fucking row. Just look at the other rows behind it, dude.
Me and Bobby went to work. I'm not going to say what we did, but we went to work.
Oh yeah.
The people behind us were like, they're going to take the whole row.
Yeah.
And we
These
did.
hands. With these hands.
These hands of my.
Hey, it's amazing what you can sneak into a football game. That's all I got to say. Shout out.
Shout out. Bojos.
Yeah. But, man, you got to take a little piece, man. They took a piece from us. We got to take a piece from them.
You're
man.
absolutely right, man.
No harm, no foul.
We left our fucking we left a little part of our fucking soul in that stadium, man. So
Yeah.
it's only right. It's only right that we left there with a little piece of the stadium.
Good luck finding seats 12 through 19.
Rows 36 and 37.
somewhere. Hey, no, but it was not chaos. I thought the weird thing for me is when it went off, and again, you can tell me where it's different, Bobby, between the 2 years, but it was just you could hear a pin drop in there, man. It was somber, it was quiet. Everyone was like, "What the hell just happened? We didn't deserve that," and I think there was a lot of people too that was just like, "Of course it ended like this, man."
Right.
What did it feel like when we smashed the Broncos? Was it jubilant? Was it joyous? Was it a celebration last year?
It was bananas. Even though it wasn't as filled as it was this year, it was wild as hell just because of what had happened, man. I mean, that feeling literally was like, we're going to rush on the damn field. The only thing that kept people from doing that was that it was Christmas Eve. A lot of people wanted to make it to their families the next day.
Yeah.
And that's the one thing is like, hey, you know what? Our loved ones will accept us for being hungover, possibly drunk the next day. They may not be too cool if they got to go bail us out the next day.
Yo.
You know, so a lot of folks, they wanted to do that. There were some people that actually ran out there, but I mean, it definitely was a lot different this time because one thing I noticed as well is that they even had the nets like nailed down to the damn wall to prevent people from trying to jump onto the actual field.
Right.
Oh,
Well, those are the nets from baseball, right? Some of those nets are from baseball, right?
Yeah.
To protect from fucking foul balls and shit.
yeah. And you saw security line in the field late in the fourth quarter. They were ready for it. I'm not mad at anybody for anything that they did. I don't like watching fans boo their team, though, as bad as it gets.
Yeah.
I've never been one to boo my team or my players. And we'll get on here and we'll rag about them and all that. Cool. But inside the stadium, man, don't ever let them see you sweat. That's just a bad look.
And don't ever do that, especially it's like, come on, bro. Like, that's going to be your last memory, booing your fucking team.
Right.
Like, you honestly going to say that?
And shout out to security, to the parking, to Oakland PD. I was really expecting them to be a lot tighter and dicks. They were cool, man. They let Raiders fan rock all day. They let us stay a little bit later. People actually popped their canopies back up after the game. They were cool. I think they really recognized, hey, let these folks soak it up. Because at the Bengals game not but 2 weeks ago, we almost got escorted off the premises just for playing rap music.
Right.
It
Right.
was too vulgar.
We were warned that we needed to shut it down or we would be shut down and escorted off the premises.
Yeah.
And I can't even say what they told us.
Yeah.
It's way too vulgar for the air, was the irony of it. Well, since when is profanity not allowed at the tailgate? Since when am I not allowed to listen to NWA Ice Cube at the tailgate?
Right. Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on, man. Y'all let motherfucking Ice Cube on the field during games, okay? And y'all telling us not to fucking play Ice Cube. I mean, we should get Ice Cube on we should try to get Ice Cube on the air and ask him how he would feel about hearing that they try to shut down Raider fans from listening to him at a Raider tailgate.
And not to brag or nothing, but we had to pull some strings because they obviously didn't know who they were fucking with.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they got slapped on the wrist. and they were there, the Titans game, right when we jumped out the van. They're like, have a great day, guys. Hope you enjoy the game.
Have a great podcast.
So, hey, they didn't know. They didn't know. It's all love. I'm just talking shit. Just trying to make y'all laugh. But, man, it's the end of an era, dog. We'll be out there. Next year, we try to hit a game out there. We'll try to hit another away game and maybe hit the draft. We'll see. As far as Vegas goes, it sucks. It's not in our backyard, but you know what? Travel to Vegas is cheap. And luckily, we know a lot of folks. We got housing options. Chase got some real nice housing out there. My lady's sister bought a house out there. My neighbor's got a house like 5 minutes from the stadium. So we'll be out there, man. And when we get some tickets, cool. If not, I want to at least get out there and check out what your tailgate vibe is all about, because the culture was very much alive in Oakland. We met people from out of the country that came once, looked around, and said, yeah, y'all not replicating this anywhere else. You can't do it.
Hell no.
But maybe we can, man. I'm not going to be negative. I'm not going to be a naysayer. Maybe we can. LA Raider fan is deep. I want to see that Mad Max caravan through the desert every Sunday. Hold it down, LA Raider fan. You are going to be the anchor out there. Everyone's going to be coming from all over, but you're close. You've been frothing at the mouth for a closer Raiders game. You're getting them now. And I got faith in you. I mean, we see LA Raider fans, season ticket holders in Oakland. So I trust. I think it's going to be better than people expect. I really do. I got a lot of faith in Raider Nation. Bobby came with me. We've been around, man. We've been far and wide, and even at home, seeing people come from far and wide. So I got a lot of faith in Raider Nation, man. If you're going to travel from London to this dump, you'll be in Vegas.
Right. No, for sure. You're going to fucking go to Vegas, man.
So, we're that rare exception. We're hometown fans that are very sad to see them go, but also still very excited for what the future holds, man.
Absolutely.
It's going to be cool.
Absolutely.
Not going to hate. I'm a Raider fan for life, man. Let's take a break, man.
Yeah, let's take a little break here.
All right, let's get out of here. We'll see you guys on the other side. We'll get to your calls. I wanted to bring more calls here through the mix, but we got it all out of our system. Now it's time for you to get it out of your system. We're going to take some phone calls, maybe take some live calls. I know it's getting late for all of our East Coast listeners. Hell, it's late for us out here on the West Coast, but we'll see y'all on the other side.
Yeah.
Chill. So refreshed.
Oh, man.
Dapper Dan just hit me with that Oakland Panthers season ticket package. Awful tempting. They're gonna have the Panther Pit out there. It's gonna be like their little version of the black hole. It's not arena football. It is not a short field. Do you know where they're playing?
No.
Playing in the Oracle Arena, dog.
No shit.
Yeah.
No shit. So they're repurposing in the Oracle Arena for that?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
And so they play in March.
That's what's up.
It's not arena football. I don't know how big the field is. Under 500, including a parking pass. I might have to do that, bro. I have to start that Oakland Panthers podcast, man.
We gonna go fucking do a live show at the fucking D-Lot, bro? Right there outside the goddamn Oracle.
Saturday nights.
That's hey, man.
Hey, bro.
Hey, we might have to. Let's go talk to the man himself, bro, and see if we can work out a deal, man. We could become the fucking tailgate of fucking of beast mode, bro.
It'll be the Panthering podcast. Yeah. All right. All right. Well, okay. All right. Let's get back to this.
Oh yeah.
Hey, I want to give a shout out to Chevy.
Shout out.
Because not only that, he told people to make sure to subscribe. Because I know there's a hell of a lot more pillagers out there than there is subscribers.
Oh yeah, man. I mean, we definitely see a lot of followers, a lot of listeners on all the different venues, man. But like we said, hey, listen, we're patient with y'all. We know you're out there. But if you do get a chance to go over onto the YouTube feed and hit that fucking subscribe button,
Yeah, we're here.
okay.
I'm just doctoring some stuff up.
Okay. Like we've said in the past, hit that bell so you get them reminders and you know when the show's gonna come on live,
Especially for the tailgate shows and shit like that.
Yeah. But yeah, man, anywhere that you listen.
All right.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. Subscribe everywhere.
So hold on one second. You guys keep going. Hold on one second.
Oh yeah. Let's see, man. The chat is staying alive, man. I know some of y'all motherfuckers getting tired out there. Y'all getting sleepy. I see some guys hitting that peace out. But some of you are standing strong. We appreciate y'all, man.
Yeah, it's all good.
We appreciate y'all, man.
All right, let's get back into it.
Yeah, boy.
Yo, we're back.
Oh yeah.
I'm Kenny Stapler.
I'm your boy Chin.
Not Bobby Wasabi.
Get that right.
So spicy.
Shout out to Pockies.
Oh yeah. Shout out Bakis, man.
Shout out to Pockies,
And
man.
shout out to everybody that got gotten.
Hey, I noticed the chips were gone.
Yeah, people went through them.
Did you see that poor girl in the corner, man? Oh, man, alive, dude. She messed up twice. I think it's because not only did she dip into the chips, I think she also got some of those M&Ms,
Those
too.
jalapeno evidence.
Yeah, shout out to Mi Travesuras right there, yo. This was her idea. She knows how your boy Bobby Wasabi rolls with those chips. And we was out over at Christmas in the Park over at San Jose.
Yeah.
And we stopped by to go get some candy somewhere, like from one of those little shops.
Yeah.
And they just happened to have these jalapeno M&Ms.
M-A-E-M-S.
Yeah, and peanut M&Ms. And she's like, you got to grab these and you got to take this to the tailgate. Because you know how you like doing that with those chips? She's like, do that and buy those just regular peanut M&Ms. Nobody will ever know. And I was like, damn, I thought I was messed up.
So the lady hit the chips and she's like, let me get the chocolate. That'll cover it up. Fuck.
She was hating life, bro. She was sweating. You could see her just focus on her breathing. It was one of the hilariousest things I had ever seen in my life. I actually felt bad for a second, and I was like, nah, it'll be fine. I'm like, trust me, she's going to remember this moment for the rest of her life.
She ain't ever gonna eat another chip in her life, bro.
Oh man.
So definitely a great combination of chips and M&M's. So shout out Travesuras. That was a great combination.
That was good. That was a good job.
That chick's like his Pringles from here on out.
She had to unseal the Pringles to make sure it never got tampered with.
Oh man. Let's finish this phone call with 303, man. Let's let him have his piece.
Let's do it.
An hour later.
I don't watch that all 22 tape. So are there receivers open, or Carr doesn't want to throw, or I don't know, man. All of a sudden, 4 weeks ago, we're talking about, potential playoffs, and, rightfully so. And then just like that, we go from there to, it's just bad, man. It's bad. What a horrible way for the diehard team leave. Raider Nation is all over Carr, and you know what? He deserves some of the blame. I mean, that's the nature of the quarterback, and I've defended Carr for a very long time. So I'm just going to throw my hands in the air and say, look, Gruden and Mayock know what they want. They see him at practice. They know what the locker room's about. If they move on from Carr, you're not going to hear me complain. If they keep Carr, I think the most likely scenario is going to be Carr's going to get the start, and another rookie comes in. But I wouldn't be surprised if they trade him, which sounds crazy, but at this point, I don't know, man. But anyways, 6-8. Hopefully we can get a win next week. We'll see what happens. Very disappointed. I mean, I predicted 7 or 8 wins, but to lose 4 in a row after going 6-4 is very disappointing. Anyways, I don't know if you guys are at the game or not, but I'll be listening for the podcast. This is your boy 303, and I'm out.
All right, 303.
Come on, what kind of question is that, 303? You knew we were at the fucking game, dog.
Sid Lord's going in on us right now. They said Che looked like welfare Ice Cube. He said I look like the white supremacist version of the dad from white supremacist version of Roger from American Dad or something like that. I don't know. I don't watch cartoons. I'm a grown ass man. And I'm checking out your channel right now. You're posting videos of you playing video games. I'm just saying, dog.
And I actually like Bob's Burgers, so fuck off, SA.
I mean,
I don't know.
I mean, let's allow these pillagers to find us a nice little picture of our boy Sith Lord over here, and tweet it to us. Make sure you tag us, because we'd love to repay the favor, bro. I just like to repay the favor. We appreciate you. We appreciate you like that.
It's all good. We like to bust balls too. We see you. We love you, bro. Let's see here. Let's go to 760. You already know.
What's up, guys? Swap. We fucking suck. We've been sucking. There's nothing new about that shit. Same shit every year. Do really well, give us a little bit of hope, and then rip it out of us like the fucking bad guy from the Temple of Doom. Just ripping our fucking hearts out. This is what this fucking team does. Oh, so pissed off, man. Derek Carr is fucking garbage. He's a micro penis in a world full of fucking horse sticks, man. He sucks. He can't fucking hang, man. He's garbage. As a man, I respect him. As a quarterback, I can't stand the man.
Yo, but
he
someone
can't
check
control
on
the
why.
game. He has to have everything perfect, or else the world is not going to work. We cannot function under him as a quarterback. He's a horrible leader. He can't hold anyone accountable. People say, the wide receivers are dropping. You know what happens when wide receivers drop balls for Phillip Rivers? He grabs them by the face mask and yells at him. Tom Brady does the same thing. Quarterbacks need to hold their wide receivers accountable, and Derek Carr is not the fucking man. He's garbage. Absolutely disgusting football the last 4 games that we have seen. Just horrible play calling. Horrible fucking just plays all over the place. It's garbage. We deserve better than this shit. Also, on a side note, not trying to piss people off here, but Oakland, not a fan. I don't really like the stadium. It's been a piece of shit for a long time. It's got great memories. I've been there since I was a kid, but I was an LA fan. I loved Raiders when they were in LA. That's where I started my fandom. I'm not a big, I could care less where they play. As long as they have the Raiders and the same silver and black, that's the team I'm going for. I don't give a fuck if they were in Nevada, Hawaii, Sri Lanka. I don't care. If they got those colors and the same fucking symbol, that's the shit I'm rocking.
Church.
I'm just tired of rocking this fucking team when they can't fucking play. And absolutely pissed off that we lose to Ryan fucking Tannehill. I hate that guy. Walk out. I hope you guys have a good day, though. Laters.
Listen, man. First of all, WAP, I'm sorry, bro. But listen, you ain't gonna act like the fucking Coliseum in LA was any better than fucking the Oakland Alameda Coliseum, bro. That shit was built for the fucking Olympics in 1980. What? Come on, man.
Yeah.
That shit's run down too, bro. That shit's run down too.
You got the track
Yeah.
between the field and the stadium. But you know what? I get you. Well, I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of LA Raider fans that love that going to that Coliseum. A lot of memories, just like we did. You know,
I'm sure.
So you're entitled to your opinion. I get what you're saying, Wop. Hey, it's the new wave right now. It's time to embrace the new. We must move forward.
Yeah.
Let's go to the 202.
What's going on, Pillaging folks?
Man, there's already. I know this is gonna be fire because this is JFB.
Yeah, JFB. Where you been, bro?
Just fire, baby.
It's your buddy JFB out in El Paso, Texas, chiming in. See that we're going to have a killer show tonight. Listen, man, there should be celebration this weekend. I'm 92% positive this is Derek Carr's last start as an Oakland Raider. I think week 17 they're going to play Deshaun Kaiser. No matter who's the starter in 2020, we need to also know who our backup is. It's not that uncommon for teams to just play the backup just to see if he's worthy of being the backup next year. So this isn't something like Deshaun Kaiser's the future. I think he's going to start week 17 in Denver. It's going to be cold. He's much better equipped to play in snow than Derek. Anyways,
dang, bro.
I think it's over for Derek Carr, man. You know, all these throwaways and whatnot, you know, you live to see another day. There's value in that. But when that day comes, you got to fucking fight.
Yes.
And, you know, he lived to see another day, and that day came, and he just passed. No thanks. Just throw it away. See y'all later. So, see you fucking later, Derek. It's over, man. I don't think that guy's coming back. I don't think he has any trade value at all. That is contract. I think he's just going to be cut. And some team will pick him up. He might get some Case Keenum gig where he's got to, you know, be the tough soldier and show up 3 games until the
come on.
which is on Washington this year.
God damn.
We lost it.
Oh, we lost you, JFB, man. But hey, listen,
He's on a roll.
we know you're bringing that fire, bro.
So what do you guys think? What's the shot? He's 92% positive. Think DC goes out there? I mean, technically, playoff hopes are still alive. Do you think coach is really looking at that, going, "We got to fight for this"? Or does JFB have a point?
I think he has a valid fucking argument, bro. I think he has a valid argument, like saying, like, look, what do we got to play for at this point? Fucking throw Kaiser in there and see if maybe there's a spark there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I wasn't with it like a fucking few weeks back, but at this point, it's like, I mean, I can't argue against that, bro. How do you argue against it? We haven't seen shit.
Yeah.
We haven't seen shit yet. Bunch of fucking second halves of fucking nothingness, right? So, yeah, I ain't mad at that, man. I ain't mad at that. Do I think it's gonna happen though? Probably not.
Sometimes it's good to try out a new kind of porno. You don't know what's going to come out of that. Could be exciting.
I don't know.
Could be exciting.
I don't know where you're going with that,
could
bro.
Be weird.
I don't
You hope it's weird, like, you know,
good weird, but
like in a good way. in an exciting way.
Yeah, I don't think this is gonna be one of those good, exciting weird ways.
You know, I don't know where this
gonna be
thumbnail is going to take me, but here we go.
Nah, John's gonna go with that good old Lorno, that low impact porno car. Dog. That's what he's gonna go with.
That low impact porno.
That's Skinemax low impact.
He might put a Kaiser, you know, like after like the second half or something. But you know, he's gonna start off slow and just keep going slow and just fall asleep. You know,
Slow impact.
Is that a fucking actual movie? Like
Showtime
not just the
After
porn,
Dark.
not just the porn movie, but yeah.
Porn movies are actual movies, Jay.
No, I'm talking about like an actual feature film that you would go to the theater for, not the porn theater. Okay, not the porn theater. Not the fucking dirty store, bro, that you go hide in the back room for fucking the new
25
features.
cents.
Not the Paul Rubens Theater.
Not that one, dog. I'm talking about, wasn't there a fucking Deep Impact? That's what it was called.
Okay, you're thinking low impact.
That makes even better fucking porn video name, bro.
Yeah, well,
Jesus Christ.
we just learned a lot. You said it all, man. You said it all.
That's right, Lorno.
Guess what?
Hey, it's Swap again. I just gotta say one more thing, a couple more things, and then I'm done. You know what I'm fucking sick of? I'm absolutely fucking tired of all these, and not everybody that dresses up is a fucking clown, alright? But some of these fucking guys have the audacity to say they speak on behalf of Raider Nation. No, you don't. Sit the fuck down. I don't need to hear you speak for me. I speak for me. I got my own fucking mouth and my own tongue. I can speak for myself. I don't need some fucking loser that puts paint all over his face and pretends to be the super fan. You call yourself a super fan? You're a cunt. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
I didn't nominate you to speak for me. You don't speak for the fucking team. Sit down, fucking clowns. So sick of it. All these fucking card code motherfuckers that go on there talking about, oh, car needs this, car needs that. You know what? Car is a spoiled, rotten little brat that needs to get his fucking ass beat. I'm tired. Our Raiders are supposed to be bad motherfuckers. They're supposed to be mean, gnarly. You know, that does not fit the description of Derek Carr. He's a schoolboy, and you know, whatever. It's cool. Don't be a Raider, man. I'm just so sick of it. I don't want to square. We're not squares. We're supposed to be the misfits, the angry, the mean, the gnarly, the fucking throwaways that nobody wants. Not these choir boys.
Right.
I'm just so sick of looking at people and think that they can speak for everyone. Sit the fuck down. The guy's crying over leaving Oakland. Shit happens. I mean, my team left fucking LA, went to Oakland, and then, I mean, come on. They're moving again. I know, it sucks. Well, let's not pretend like the Oakland Coliseum was this clean, nice facility. All right, it's cool. It's dirty. It's a little grungy, but that's the way we like it.
That's right.
But, you know, we need some new shit. We need a badass place. Something that fucking set the tone right. And I'm glad we're getting a new place, man. I mean, it sucks when you guys are losing your team. I know, that shit sucks. I've gone through it several times already. I don't need to go and hash that shit up. I don't need to pick people off the living room. Some of y'all motherfuckers need to just relax and stop talking about Derek Carr. You have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
Kind of losing him at the end. Yeah, Wop's had it, man. Wop's done, bro. Wop might be the one that does really speak for all of us. I think on the inside, we all really feel like this.
Right.
That's the irony of that phone call. We love you, Wop. But he's got a great point, man. The Raiders have never had a new stadium ever.
No.
It was Frank Ewell Field, Kezar Stadium.
Just moving into fucking stadiums that were already built. Bro.
Sleeping on couches and shit.
That's it, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
and we did it well too.
We did it well.
We did it real well, bro. Yeah. We got 3 Super Bowls doing that shit. Okay.
Yeah. We showed up to LA's house and we're like, oh, y'all want to win a Super Bowl tonight? Let's go. Let's get it.
Oh, y'all ain't ever win a Super Bowl? You need one? Okay, here you go.
Yeah, Bobby's like, let's go. I'm buying the chips. I'm riding. We're like,
fucking pocket chips. Goddamn. Oh man,
that was a great call, Wop. Thanks for calling back.
Hell yeah,
You
Wop.
needed to. You weren't done yet. Obviously, you weren't done yet. Let's see here. 209.
Hey, what's up, Kenny, Che, Kane, Bobby, Wasabi, Sammy Quasar.
Yeah.
This is Mike, or Silky Slim on Twitter.
Yeah.
What's
What
up?
up?
Yeah,
What
hell
up?
yeah.
What's up,
Just wanted
Mike?
to thank you guys, and hope you guys have a good Christmas and a New Year. Game was pretty disappointing.
Did you hear him fight back that burp? Am I the only one that caught that?
That's a cello right there. That's a cello.
That was dope.
He's doing it right. He's
That-
calling in
that
with
was
a
good.
fucking cello in his hand.
That was good.
Yeah, it's
You
good.
fought that one back.
That's good.
Heard that.
I had to drink a lot of cellos that
Oh, right
before
there.
You fucking right.
and
call.
and that night during the game and the day after the game. But yeah, it was a good season. It went better than I thought. I can't be mad. Derek Carr, I think he's playing pretty good. I don't know. People are hating on him. I don't know if it's him or if it's John Gruden, but I think I think he's going to be there in Vegas. And that's about all I got. I think he'll be there in Vegas, and yeah, you guys have a good Christmas and a New Year's and all that.
Yeah. Happy holidays, Silky. We got to hang out with him a couple times.
Yeah. He came through, man. We're happy that you were able to make it out, man, and join us at the tailgate, man. It was cool, man. Like we said, we got a chance to meet a lot of people that we hadn't met before,
Yeah.
right? And like we said, that little avatar picture only goes so far, man.
Yeah.
Sometimes we just don't know
Yeah.
who we're talking to. We respond, right? We're the type, we're gonna respond. We see a message from you guys, you guys DM us or fucking hit us up on one of our posts, whatever. We're gonna respond. We're gonna shoot the shit. We're gonna talk because it's all love. But don't feel weird or don't get upset or don't feel like, oh man, these guys don't really like me. They don't even know who I am when I show up because
It ain't like that.
I mean we
And they'll be like,
trying to
"It's
put it
me.
all together, dog.
It's me, Mike. When your name online is like lazy stepfather. You know? I was like,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
you're the stepfather.
Yes, first, look, when you come to the tailgate, because listen, we talk about this being the last tailgate in Oakland, but believe us, if we can make it happen, we will make it happen in Vegas and elsewhere. Okay, so the next tailgate, if you guys make it out, lead off with your @ so we at least connect the dots, and then fucking you can say, but my name is this.
And then don't be
But like,
offended.
oh, okay, it's nice to put a fucking face to the
only,
man.
Don't be offended if I only refer to you as your handle.
Yeah.
After that, because
Yeah.
I've met 24 Mikes at Raider games.
Exactly.
My good friend Mike is still Raider forever. Homer,
Yeah.
Saint Homer,
St. Homer, bro.
and so
Yeah, we see him. Homer! That's if you guys hear us fucking shouting, Homer! That's fucking Mike. That's our boy Mike.
in case y'all didn't know, my name is not Kenny Stapler.
It's Kenneth Stapler.
It is. It is. If you tuned into the tailgate show Titans game, you found out my government name. And that's all good. It's more like a running joke than anything on the show that we use our handles. Somebody asked my dad, they're like, who are you, sir? He's like, oh, I'm Kenny Stapler's dad. They're, oh, what's your name? He said, Roy Stapler.
Fuck yeah! That's awesome, bro. I fucking love it. I mean, I'm Roy Stapler.
That's pretty good, man.
His name's Swingline. Bostic.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's keep plowing through these. This looks like the 561 here.
Hey, what's up, Kenny? What's up, Che? Good evening, fellas. Calling from West Palm Beach, Florida. This is Raiders Annex, a.k.a. Omar, or vice versa, however the hell it goes. I got to be honest with you, man. It's holiday season. I'm fucking excited. Happy for my family. Happy for all the good things. Very thankful for all the shit that we have.
There you go.
But, like I said, I'm calling from West Palm Beach, man.
Oh.
And I got a lot of
Dolphins fans around me talking all kinds of shit about how much we fucking suck. And frankly, it's extremely disappointing. I'm Raider Nation for life, so obviously I have to punch a few people in the face every once in a while just to make sure they recognize where we're coming from. But in all seriousness, it's fucking embarrassing, bro. It's fucking embarrassing. I will say that even though it is embarrassing, even though it sucks, I'm still extremely optimistic about the future of our squad. I think we got a lot of great young pieces. I think we got a lot of veterans that deserve an opportunity to come back, i.e. Richie Incognito. We got to sign that motherfucker again.
Yeah.
But in all, at the end of the day, we do have pieces. Whether Carr comes back or not, I'm kind of torn right now. Part of me says, I think the good side, right, says Carr deserves a chance to come back, continue to play. Very difficult to replace. But if we don't draft a quarterback this year, I'm going to be questioning all the good things we did with the 2019 draft. Because Mayap's objective, Gruden's objective, is to get better. And the quarterback position has to get better.
Yeah.
Whether it's Carr taking another step, which is hard to see how that happens, or we bring a young talent to push him, the reality is he's never been pushed. But we don't know if a rookie's going to push him, right? So we just got to see how that plays out. Still, optimism for the future is there. I'm planning on taking a trip to Vegas during the first season, potentially the Tampa Bay Buccaneers Raider game. That's the one that I'm penciling, since I have friends that are Bucs fans that want to go, so we might just take that trip. So I need to see the schedule and see all that, but I'm extremely excited about next season. Sadly, I'm already thinking about next season, so I'm kind of fucking torn, man.
Yeah, hear that, Man, all the way out there in Florida. See, that just goes to show the span of Raider Nation.
Yep.
Shorty says he thought my real name was Kendall. Kendall Stapler. I said it's only Kendall after the Botox.
After the Botox, man, you need fucking Botox, goddamn lip injections, a goddamn fucking butt cheek. Just get a couple butt cheeks, man.
We'll be able to move my face, bro.
You have to take out a couple fucking ribs, get them fucking them ribs out, suck a little fucking tummy fat, put it somewhere else.
Raider Ben told me
You know
today,
what I'm
he said, I thought you were 31. And I was like, no, bro, I'm way older than that. That was a good compliment. And no Botox. No Botox. Ben was cool, man. We got to hang out with Ben on Sunday. He was a real cool guy.
Hell yeah.
And Shorty's a real cool guy, too. In fact, he's the same as he is online. And he's short. Matter of fact, Shorty is so short, when they introduced me to him, I shook the guy's hand that was standing behind him. I was like, oh, what's up? And Shorty's like, down here, bro. Like,
Dun.
No, man, and this guy, Berserko Lewis, brand new to the show, brand new follower to us, hit us up, wanted to be on there. Real cool guy. Hung out for a while, man.
Yeah.
Man, I miss it already, dude.
And he said he fucking loved the food, too. He was talking about the food earlier.
Miss it already, dude. I has Copper came around quite a few times. Evil Jester's a real one.
Yeah.
I got Evil Jester with those chips too, man.
And shout out to Evil Jester for the fucking donation that he made on spot too, man. Hey,
straight up.
And to all y'all motherfuckers, just because we don't remember who fucking handed us cash, because a lot of y'all motherfuckers were handing us cash, helping out the cause. We appreciate that, man. We appreciate that.
Your boy in Virginia, man. Real great conversation with him. Real deep conversation with him. I don't know. I know he's not really on social media and stuff too much, but you and your wife came out. Again, real generous donation for the podcast and for the tailgate. And just getting to talk to him, like even all the way from Virginia, just feeling the same sentiments that we feel right here. Yeah. Again, just kind of echoing back to what we've been saying. We have so much in common. We're brothers and sisters in this. And it's cool.
Man, we saw people from everywhere this season, man. It was a fucking beautiful thing. You're talking about people from Virginia. We had people from Indiana come out. We have, of course, our extended family in the north, right? We have our Canada family coming through. You know, the good doc we already know resides out there, and he actually made it out to 2 tailgates this season. That's fucking impressive. We have people from England, man, like just going hard, man. Really fucking coming out and hanging out with the fucking Pillaging Podcast at a motherfucking Raider game and just enjoying life, man. Enjoying each other's company. And man, I can't remember everybody's fucking name that we fucking shook hands with, man, but I remember you guys, and I remember the joy in your faces to be part of that fucking tailgate and be part of Raider Nation on that day, on that Sunday. And it's memories I'm gonna take with me forever, dog.
Got to meet
sure.
we saw Jose Sanchez a few times.
Yeah.
I believe he's on the Fly Sweet podcast.
Yeah.
That dude's a lot of fun in person.
Yeah.
Chris Wysong we saw several times this year.
And they're homies. They're homies.
Super solid guy, man, and very intelligent in his takes. He admits to himself, I'm not always right. He even put out all of his bad takes like a few weeks ago.
And shout out to him again for doing that shit, man.
But it's not the matter of fact being right or wrong. Like, very well thought out. Again, a member of the Black Hole Banner family. Got to meet James from Black Hole Banner. Real cool guy. Didn't get along with you, James, but it was really nice meeting you, man. It was good to finally meet you in person. Been a fan of yours for a while there on social media and whatnot. And their family, bro, and then seeing Murph and stuff this year. But
that was cool, man.
Yeah, man. So really cool. And then anyone we get to meet when we go out. So including like Shorty, man. I really want to meet WAP someday. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I really do. David and Melody, shout out to David.
Yeah, shout out to the Pacific Northwest. They're out there in Seattle.
And they're always showing love too, man. They're always showing love on IG.
Yeah, no, all the time, man. Those cats. They do it big, and David, man, came through, hooked us up with those fucking dope ass shirts. Yeah, dude's a hustler, man. Homies putting in work, creating all kinds of stuff, T-shirts and all kinds of stuff.
Shoes.
So we support that, man. We support anyone that's gonna fucking work that hard, man, to make that shit happen.
Yeah. And I was out. It was last weekend. I was doing the shopping for the tailgate last weekend. Before the Titans game, and I was wearing the shirt, the Pillaging shirt that he made for us.
Yeah,
got a few compliments on that. So
yeah,
what can I
it's
get
fucking dope,
and
man.
I was like, you can't.
Just can't. Sorry.
Well, this is love right here. This
Sorry, I ain't can tell you. No,
exclusive. All right. So let's see. Let's go to the 561.
I keep forgetting about your 2-minute, 3-minute rule, whatever that is. I tend to always run over, so my apologies for that. But I'll finish my rant here. I don't think this is really a rant, though. I think I'm just expressing my thoughts and feelings. Not necessarily a rant. I'm not going down this hill where I'm criticizing every player, criticizing every move, criticizing the coaching. I think realism kicks in, and we know that we weren't a playoff team to start the season. We felt midway we could do some things, but it's been a challenge for a myriad of things that have happened. But at the end of it all, still Raider Nation for life. I'm very happy, and I saw a lot of the videos that you guys were posting during that last tailgate, and man, I'm glad I follow you guys on Twitter. You guys do it right. You know, you, Kenny, Che, Kane, Oahu Raider, I mean, everybody, man. There's a lot of good people out there, and our fan base is by far the strongest. Like I said, I got tons of Dolphins fans down here, bro. Half of them don't know their fucking record. Half of them don't know that they fucking suck. But they find a reason to talk shit to me because I'm the only fucking Raider fan, and guess what? Unfortunately, they got a right to. All right, man. I'm gonna stop eating up these 2 minutes, 3 minutes, whatever, however long it is. Peace out, fellas. Have a good one. Pillager for life. Love you guys. Have a good night. Have a great show. Peace out, Raider Nation.
Yeah. Peace out, man.
Peace
Solid
out,
call.
brother.
Let's keep it moving. Let's go back to the 209 here. We're back to the Central Valley.
Hey, what's up, Kenny, Che, Kane, Sammy, Bobby? It's Mike again, Silky Sam.
I got a better connection this time.
First phone call. I didn't write anything down, and I forgot what I was going to talk about. But anyways, the quarterback controversy, I don't think we have a quarterback controversy yet, unless they let Deshaun Kaiser play and he fucking kills it, or if we get a quarterback in the draft. As for my favorite memory, it was when we played Pittsburgh and Chris Carr got that interception in the end zone and ran it back 100 yards for the touchdown. I don't remember how long ago that was, but it was quite a long time ago. And
How about this? I've seen the Raiders beat the Steelers at the Coliseum every single time since the 90s. I was there.
That's fucking what's up.
Fuck the Steelers.
That's dope. That's dope.
And my half of my family is Pittsburgh fans, and they were all out there for that one. And,
Good.
Yeah, it was fun to rub that in on the way out. And that's about it, guys. Have a good Christmas, and I'll see you guys the next tailgate in Vegas. By the way, are we going to have tailgates in Vegas? I mean, I know they're saying there's going to be tailgating and all that, but are they just saying that to get us out there to buy the tickets and the PSLs, and then once they get us, they got us. So I don't know. Just my thoughts. But
happy Honda Days, happy Toyotathon event, Ready Xanax, happy holidays. Yeah, man, there's gonna be tailgating out there. I think that was one of Mark's big things. I think you talk about Mark's comments before the game Sunday. They were harsh, hard to swallow. He wasn't talking to the fans. He was talking directly to the city of Oakland. Doesn't make it right. I thought it was a misstep on Mark's part because those people aren't listening to you, Mark. You already know that.
Right.
But we know how you feel, man. He talked about the egress, having the culture. The tailgate's really going to happen. It's not going to butt up right against the Coliseum. You may have to tram in and stuff like that. But if you want a tailgate out there in Vegas, there's going to be an option for you. Now, the way people feel, a lot of people traveling to Vegas, that makes tailgating very difficult. Trust, we always have to link up with folks. But again, that's why I'm looking at you, LA Raider fan.
You know what though, man? I think I was talking about this with Kane, and or I might have mentioned it on the show. I don't remember, but I kind of feel like there's potential that things will change around that stadium. Okay, in terms of the buildings and the businesses that are there. I know there's like factory, because I've been on that side. I know there's some businesses over there, and there's like just kind of like factory fucking buildings and shit like that. When all of a sudden those streets start getting flooded with fucking cars waiting in line and start backing up areas that they need to fucking use for their businesses, they might start considering selling that fucking land.
Yeah.
Okay.
At least on Sundays, right?
I really think that that's something that's potentially there. Plus, I'm sure in a few years the Raiders will make it well worth their while too. They'll be like, hey, you know what? We're gonna revisit this real quick. We need a little bit more parking spots because the fans are coming through. We want to give them that space. What would you think if we give you a nice little lump of change? You hand over your fucking chunk of land so we could turn it into a goddamn parking lot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think that's going to happen eventually, though.
And at the very least, private lots. Because what you're saying, not far-fetched at all. When we went to Denver, we saw a lot of that.
Yeah.
In fact, I think one of the reasons why the main lots were so sparse, there's a church there, was one of the private lots. We saw a big parking lot. And that parking lot was full. It was a little cheaper than the main lots. And so you definitely can see that, hey, football fan, Raider fan is very creative.
Right.
And they will make do.
Oh, yeah.
Those pirate ships will land in your parking lot. And they will be cooking some tri-tip.
and some.
We've had to do that before. My boy, when he had gotten his barbecue grill that you hook up to the tow hitch.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, check it out, bro. He's like, I just got this. We got to break it in. And we just set up in some random parking lot, dude. And just started tailgating. And
perfect.
It was awesome. It's like, cool, this works.
Yeah.
This is going to work.
This next call is a heartfelt call. Kind of give you some context here. IR Johnny, who's a really, really good friend of the show. He's an original pillager from the PJ4F.com blog. His father was diagnosed with cancer some time ago and was given, time to live. I don't know how much time. Let's say substantial time. There's no such thing. There's no such thing as that. But Went back in for a checkup and found out that it actually spread. And in fact, he had 10 tumors in his brain. And his time to live was cut significantly short, as you can imagine. And this just happened like today or yesterday. And one of his dad's bucket lists is to go to Cooperstown, the Baseball Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
And he was like, I got the money, but I'd really have to like exhaust what I have saved up right now.
Right.
And as you guys know, if you listen to the show, I or Johnny, they just got married.
Yeah. And him and his lady were out there. They were helping the cause. A few
fires.
Yeah, for the fires.
Up north.
Yeah,
That's right.
yeah.
So, he was like, Kenny, I got this GoFundMe thing. Do you think you can put it on the blog? And I was like, yeah. And he was very like gracious and like thankful. But I was like, bro, I'm just posting a link to the website. I'm not, I don't have to lift nothing.
Right.
Like, this is the least I can do. And I was going to share that to social media. And when I went back to get the link again to put it out, just to help, he was like, bro, we reached our goal in like less than 3 hours, dude.
That's what's up.
And that was just from the people on pj4f.com and pillagingJustForMe.com. Yeah, that's right. Dave made the final donation to hit the goal. So shout out to you, Friskies, if you still listen to the show. You're not a total piece of shit. We love you, but
you go too far.
Got to get out of your own way.
You go too far.
I'm getting off topic. But man, so again, Raider Nation is a family. We will stick together.
Yeah.
And this is what we love to see. And I'm not taking any credit. I did nothing. He could have posted that as a sticky comment and probably gotten the same kind of response because we love you, Johnny. Man, anything I can do for you, Johnny, you just say the word, man. I will do everything that I can.
Hell yeah.
And y'all live it up when you're in Cooperstown.
Yeah, that's fucking awesome, man. I'm so happy that was able to happen, dog.
So let's play this call. He called in, and we just want to say, before you say anything, I'm not going to tell you you're welcome. I'm going to say thank you. Thank you, man.
Yeah.
Yo, guys, it's IR Johnny. Just calling in to say thank you to Kenny, Che, Kane, all you guys, and I can't say it enough. Everybody on the blog. I'm not going to name names yet, but today was an amazing day for somebody special in my life. I've been on this blog for a long, long time, and we all know each other, even though some of us has never met, some of us have, and from me, my wife, and my father, I just want to say thank you, and everything's going to go to the right place, and everybody's going to be thanked in the proper way, and just an amazing day for us in a very dark time for us, and I just appreciate you and Raider Nation, guys. We're all family, and we'd all do anything for each other, and this is special shit. So love you guys, and just everybody just enjoy every fucking minute that you guys got. All right.
Absolutely.
Peace out, Raider Nation. Talk to you guys soon.
Ah, man.
That's what's up, dog.
Bless you. We'll give you a big ass hug when I see you, Johnny.
Hell yeah.
And you better not cringe when I do it either.
He does have some fucking snide remark, man. Ah, man.
We love you, man. And Johnny invited us to his wedding. We could not make it out there. We wanted to be there, bro. I mean, you definitely want me and Shay at your wedding. You definitely want that. Or you don't. But we wanted to be there. So we just thanks for the invite, bro.
Yeah,
so,
man. Appreciate it.
Family. Again, keep checking in with me. Let me know how things are going. Anything that we can do. We're here to help. Let's go. Still in the 707.
Raider Blood from Vacaville. That was one hell of a way to go out. Anyways.
That's the beginning of the show.
One time, me and my boy, we were at the Denver game, and we were getting our ass handed to us by the Broncos and Tebow, and the camera panned on us, and we flipped the camera off. We made it on TV.
Perfect.
Best Coliseum memory would be bringing my daughters to the rainy day Kansas City game. Getting that dub got them hooked from that day forward. Second best Coliseum memory would be the AFC Championship against the Titans. That place was electric, man, that night. On the QB, like I've been saying in the Twitterverse this week, we need an assassin at QB, one who will take your head to get the dub, then hit Sunday Mass and ask for forgiveness. Killer instinct is a must. Future, moving to Vegas, we must respect and honor the past, but as much as it hurts, in order to move on, we have to look at the future, and the future looks bright. Better days are ahead. Also, it's always Raider Nation. Raider Nation always. To quote the Loonies, I'm a Raider. From L.A. to the Bay to Las Vegas, I'm a Raider. Out.
Yeah, how did they know that, bro? How did the Loonies call that, man?
That's a mystery that we've asked ourselves over and over again. Every fucking tailgate we play that goddamn song.
I know.
And we always sit there and look at each other and like, all these motherfuckers know.
They were watching The Simpsons, bro. You know how The Simpsons always be predicting that shit, dude. The Loonies was on that, dude. They were so high. They were on that episode, and they're like, hey, you know what? It's gonna happen.
We always talk about that,
bro. You know what? So, have you guys heard about the whole fucking like Berenstein Bears name not being how we remember it and shit, and them saying that it had to do with this fucking when they did the fucking atom fucking colliding experiment?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So they're saying, so they have that machine that fucking essentially was shooting atoms at each other to try to create like a fucking small Big Bang, right? And there's a lot of fucking conspiracy or whatever fucking people that are saying that when that happened, we jumped timelines, right? So we jumped into a different fucking dimension of the same fucking time.
They got a small atomic collider.
There you go. Hit him with it. Hit him with it. Hit him with it.
When they collided the atom,
hit him with it.
We jumped timelines.
You're fucking right.
We went from the Bernstein Bears to the Bernstein Bears. Nobody noticed. Nobody noticed.
So, hey, but what if, dog? But what if that's why we're fucking like, wait, how these motherfuckers know? Maybe we weren't going to end up in fucking Vegas. And all of a sudden that little bam, just fucking flash forward to this other fucking time. And now we're going to Vegas. And now we're like, whoa, shit. That fucking Looney song was right. They predicted the future.
Fuck that machine, because in that other timeline, it was a fumble.
Oh,
it was a fumble.
Don't fucking say that, man. Hey, God damn.
I believe Weapon Mech said that it's actually called the Mandilon effect.
Mandilon effect.
Shout out Weapon Mechs. It was at Escoba, bro, that actually created the whole movement.
Fucking Cantinflas started the movement, bro.
It was Cantinflas with that Chespirito hat that I'm wearing right now.
Cantinflas, the fucking Barrindero fucking movie, bro. That's what started it all, bro.
The Chavo del Ocho effect, bro.
Your boy, shout out to your boy Bobby Wasabi in the morning when he bought this fucking hat. He fucking went straight into the goddamn Chavo del Ocho dance. And only me and him knew what was happening. And we were fucking laughing, bro. We're just laughing by ourselves. Just me and this guy just laughing. And everybody else is minding their own goddamn business. We're just laughing.
I didn't see that. Hey, I'm gonna hit this next call from the 360.
Yeah.
And I gotta use the restroom, so I'll be back hopefully by the time it ends. Tell me what happens.
All right,
I'll watch it tomorrow.
Yes, I think they deserve to die, and I hope they burn in hell. Kenny J. Kane, what's up, Pillagers? This is Pete. How we doing?
Your boy Pete, bro.
Fucking Pete.
Fuck, man. That's all I gotta say, fellas. To all my Pillagers, to the city of Oakland, and all the Raider fans. I'm cracking that cello right now on a Wednesday.
There you go.
Pouring a little out for the city of Oakland, Alameda Coliseum. Now that that's over, oh boy, what an interesting couple weeks this has been, huh? Can't remember when the last show was, but, Kansas City, that's right. So, here's the whole deal. You guys have been off for a little while, and there's been a lot of Raider creation stuff going on with all our creators on YouTube. Thank you very much. All the content, this, that, and the other thing. And there's just this overwhelming
thing going on where past couple weeks when we seem to fall apart, I've heard this rhetoric over and over again. You know what? The game plan sucks. The game plan sucks. This, that, the other thing, the game plan. To which I retort to any of us, what fucking game plan? What we've been seeing these past few weeks is fucking disgraceful. And you know what? I'm going to add this too. I forgot it off the top of this fucking call. I've seen some people, talk about how, talk about, and this is mostly media. Raider fans booed and, threw trash on the field. You know what? Well, you must not have watched 90s wrestling. And another thing is, too, as fans, we have the right to fucking boo. But anywho, this team just doesn't seem to know its ass from a hole in the ground. And while I'll admit I've been a very big Derek Carr defender, very big Derek Carr apologist, but this did it in for me. We didn't ask you to win the fucking Super Bowl, okay, son? And I know it's not all his fault, but if you read body language and you read everything else, we're in for a change, all right? I'm not blaming it all on him. I'm really not. We got 5 injured defenders. Paul Gunther doesn't know his ass from a hole in the ground anymore. Holy shit. But, we need a little spark. We need something. And another thing is, too, I'm going to point this out. One thing that doesn't get mentioned is since Carl Joseph got hurt, our defense looks completely and totally fucking different. All right? I'm not saying Vontez this, John Abram that, blah, blah, blah. What I mean is, even since he went down, holy shit, this has been rough. So, anyways, I have no real agenda. I could get real Yosemite Sam, Alex Jones with this shit. Talk about other shit other than just we got holes everywhere. We're injured. I feel let down. Obviously, I'm fucking disappointed. I've had enough. Kenny, you said that, use the phrase we're not falling off the ledge. Well, you know what? I'm jumping off the ledge with a pair of wings made out of various cardboard, hot glue gun, painted silver and black.
Podcast.com, all of our silver and black supplements now on sale. We got raw, unrefined moon rocks. Pete's not done yet. By the way, can I just say I want to get Pete and Chris Wysong on a podcast together.
Woo!
Y'all heads would explode.
That shit would be fire, man.
Well, Google Wiggity cut me off, and I'm a little bit more calmed down now, y'all. Kenny JK, what's up, villagers? This is Pete. How we doing? So, to end on the note with my call is this. At this rate, the way I look at it, there's no for real plan in sight as far as positions, as far as that. But the only thing that I can recommend that I will say about the end of the season, because I'm looking forward to the next, is Mr. Mayock is going to have to do it for us again. And number 2, spend money. Spend some fucking money, Mr. Davis. And, give it to whoever, but there's a lot of free agents out there. I read one more article about us having top 5 cap space, and we don't spend some fucking money on maybe a receiver, maybe not 1 but 2 linebackers. I don't fucking know. Another right tackle from Trent Brown eats too many Twinkies and can't fucking play. Something, please. Spend money. No more high cap space. We have draft picks. Bullshit. Go out there and get some talent. For the love of God. Get another running back so we don't ruin Josh Jacobs by his 3rd year. Go out there and get another wide receiver so Tyrell Williams, gets cough drops in the middle of the year like he has been lately. Anyways, thanks for the 2-parter. Thanks for coming on this Wednesday, y'all. Shouts out to all the pillagers. I'm going to see y'all at 8:30. Peace.
Yeah.
That's what's up, Pete.
Fire.
Hell yeah, Pete.
Straight fire.
Hell yeah.
Pete's definitely strong caller. Speaking of strong callers, take a break from the calls really quick. Supposed to give out something tonight.
Yeah.
That's right.
To the best caller, but this piece is so fire. I can't do that. Y'all are going to have to earn this. So we're going to bring the 2-minute drill back.
Woo!
And I'm announcing this now. So I know some of you have parked your space in line for the 2-minute drill. I'm wiping the board clean. We're starting all over. It's been too long. It's buried in my DMs. I don't remember who you were. There was a lot of you. And again, no cap. We're starting over. The first person that could run the modified 2-minute drill.
Right. Which is, let's remind them with the modified 2-minute drill. The new 2-minute drill is no longer 20 questions and just the title, 2-minute drill.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's How many of those questions can you answer correctly in 2 minutes?
It's 10 questions. It's 10 yards per question. You have 2 minutes to score a touchdown. And that's what we're going to do. It's going to be all Raiders trivia. So on the next show, I will call you. The first person to hit me up in the DMs tonight will be the first one on the board, and we will put your name up. When we will start a line, you have to get all the way downfield and score that touchdown, and I will give you this jersey. The first person that can do that will make it happen. If we got to do a couple 2-minute drills per show to make it happen, we'll try to make that happen. Let me show you what I'm trying to give it away right here. Let me show you.
Show him. Let him know what's up.
And we want to give a shout out to @VanCityRaiders2, who donated this beauty right here. I like that gray right there, man.
Can you see that?
That Bo Jackson. Hold on, there's a little delay right now, bro. Wait.
Am I delayed? Or are we delayed?
What's up with the...
I think it's the...
No, you know what? Just your camera is stuck, bro.
Oh, snap.
I don't understand what's going on right now.
I think it glitched out, bro. I think we hit that space-time continuum, bro.
Well, I got a notice on YouTube too that's saying that it's not receiving enough video, but your video is frozen, bro.
You might need to stop and start the camera. Just turn it off and on.
Turn off which cam?
Or jump scenes.
Okay.
It's that Mandilon effect, bro.
Turn off my cam.
Yeah.
We'll try that again.
Hold on. Let me see. That's not working.
All right, well, fuck it. What I'll do is I'll post a picture of it online. And what it is an alternate jersey. It's a gray silver jersey. It's a Bo Jackson jersey. It's got the 60 patch on it. It's got the NFL 100 patch on it. So it's an updated jersey model, but with the gray Bo Jackson number 34. It's really, really nice.
It's like that heather gray, dude.
It's like a heather gray, but it is silvery. And it matches this Proudly Hated hat really nice, which is really why I want to keep it for myself. And it fits great. It's a large, so if it doesn't fit you, it doesn't fit you. But at least you get it. You can hell, you can frame it, or you can give it to a friend. You can put it up on your wall. So even if it don't fit you, this is a nice piece to have. So again, shout out to Van City Raider
2. Definitely for coming through to the tailgate and dropping that off, man.
So we've been trying to give this away. We were supposed to give this away at the tailgate two games ago. We just really couldn't find a way to do that. One thing about the tailgate is you have to be real close to here, so we don't have a PA out there. So that would have been hard to do a giveaway out there. And then tonight was a last minute decision. This show, we were talking. I was like, we got to get together before this Oakland thing, passes on. So we needed to do that and put it to bed. But we're gonna do that. I said enough. DM me, whether it's on IG. You can hit the email. The email is on the website, pg4f.com, or you can hit us up on Twitter. That's probably the easiest way. But the email, I'll check the email. So I will start a list, and we will go through that list. All right, let's go to the 559.
What's going on, guys? It's Central Valley Raider. Just wanted to chime in. Share a little bit of my experience on Sunday. It was awesome to run into you guys again. Made my way over there, man. There was so much going on. It was like one big party, man. I got over 500 pictures on my camera. I'm still downloading. As soon as I get them up, man, I'll throw them up on the Facebook and the Twitter. Che, me and you chopped it up for a little bit. Again, it was good seeing you. Kenny, you were running around, man. You were talking to everybody. I know you were a little hyped. There was 2 other cats I met that was with your crew. I apologize if I got their name. Real good dudes. Kane, I see it again. He was walking around, just chopping it up with everybody, man. It was just a good time, man, overall. The weather was beautiful. The clouds in the sky, everything was just right, man. That little DJ across from you guys was just tearing it up. We were there. My wife was dancing to the cumbias. It was just a good feeling, man.
Hey, shout out to Audrey and family holding down the DJ thing across the way. They will be in Vegas And if we get any functions going, we're definitely going to invite them. They're like extended family. They're tailgate right across from us, basically right in the median, right by the porta potties, like right in the middle of everything.
I saw them moving porta potties, dude.
Yeah.
That was fucking awesome. I was
Yeah.
like, yep, that's how you do it.
Yeah. And you guys left a little alleyway to get through to the porta potties.
Yeah,
this
that was
time.
kind of nice.
So I appreciate that.
That's kind of nice.
Did you get the camera fixed? Or
Yeah,
no?
I got you fixed now, bro.
Oh, okay, cool.
We're moving. We're
Good
moving. We're
work.
moving.
So let me show this. Show this. Is that coming up?
Yeah, it's coming up
Oh,
now.
Yeah, it's coming up.
That's that Bo Jackson. It's a gray Nike Bo Jackson jersey, bro.
There it is.
Yeah.
You got the patch.
It's fire. Fire. It's got the patch on it, sewn on letters. It's official. It's a large. It's a large.
It's a large though. I'm like in between a large and an XL. It fits me real good, real
Yeah,
good.
there you go.
I'm 6 feet tall, like 215. So that's about where it is. But again, if it doesn't fit you, man, put it in a frame, put it on your wall.
There you go.
Didn't mean to cut you off, Central Valley Raider. That was just a good spot to I wanted to make that comment. Let's keep it going.
Sucks that we had to lose that way. We weren't in the game. We actually were out tailgating and caught the game with one of the tailgaters. And, we had to drive back to the Central Valley. So we were fearing for the fog. So we left, I believe it was halftime. We were up 16-3, man. We're driving. And we lost reception getting to the mountains and stuff. Next thing I know, we lost. And I couldn't believe it. I had to.
Okay, so we've been here before, and we've told you not to leave the game early.
Yeah.
So it's your fault. Obviously. No, I'm just kidding. I get that. That fog through the pass is it's pretty wild, bro.
Yeah, it's no joke.
Yeah.
It's no joke.
Like, I don't know. It was a trip. Anyways, though, man, it was great to see you guys. Crazy how it ended. Disappointed in seeing the videos, man. That dude sitting in a chair and banging the hell out of that chair, and we're just destroying it. I don't get it, man. I know guys are pissed, but even throwing bottles on the field, I guess you're pissed, but man, destroying stuff for no reason, I don't get it. The dude was a grown man. He's probably my age. So, anyways, again, keep up the great work. And until we meet again, guys, go Raiders.
Yeah.
Good
Central
call,
Valley
man.
Raider out.
Peace
Yeah.
out, Central Valley.
Glad you guys got home safe too, man. That is a long drive, especially with the family. So the chat's reacting to the jersey. It is a fire jersey. It is super, super clean. Y'all want this. And Hardcore Raider makes a great point. Actually, Jet's point, this is the Color Rush jersey.
Right.
Silver is our primary color. It's not black and it's not white. Silver is the primary.
Yep.
So this will be a dope top with like the black pants, maybe.
Right.
Ooh.
Right. That'd be kind of.
They could work, man. Everyone's like, dude. Shit, dude.
So, yeah, you guys are both right. 936. Is this a new area code for us? I'm gonna catch heat if it's somebody I should know.
What's up, Raider Nation?
Oh,
What's up,
it's
my
Watts.
boys?
Watts. I thought
What's
it's
going on, baby? You already know, man. Watch Raider calling in, man. Just to say what's up. Talk about a couple things.
Before he gets into it, again, question. I just want to be clear in case I wasn't clear. Asking, so what wins the 2-minute drill now? Like I said before, it's 10 questions in 2 minutes. If you can answer all 10 questions in under 2 minutes, you win. And to those people that thought that Murph went over the 2 minutes, he did. But I paused the timer while I asked the question.
There you go.
He was within 2 minutes. So if you're just timing the whole thing at home, yeah, it's gonna seem over. But we give you a pause for my slow ass reading the questions.
Yeah, we totally pitched through the whole mattress, man.
Yeah.
The Raiders should have got booed, rightfully so. It's gonna suck, man. Not seeing the O.Co no more, man. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be weird. You know what I'm saying? Seeing them not play there no more. Like, really, though. Looking forward to Vegas, man. Hopefully we get this team right. Glad we sitting out Jacobs. You know what I'm saying? He banged up his shoulder. We sitting him out now. Should have set him out for the last game. But I get it. So he's sitting out Trent Brown on IR now. So I'm like, can't get no shootout. I don't know. I mean, shoot. I mean, unless Sharp can come back, I don't know. I think Sharp is a little bit better than Parker. But hey, we got injuries all over the board, man. But we can't lose to these division opponents, man. Bro, we got to beat the Chargers in L.A. That's extra home game, baby.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oakland ain't
Facts.
the only spot that got the Raider Nation. You feel me? We trying to go out with a bang down south. You feel me? We didn't go out with no bang, but shoot, going back to L.A., and we finna go out with this bang on them Chargers. And then what? We going to Denver? Oh, we better not lose. The last game we'll ever play versus Denver as the Oakland Raiders, we got to whoop them in their home stadium. And it might be snowing, but we still got to get this done. So, yeah, people talking about we should tank for draft picks. I'm like, hell no. Let's fucking whoop some ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You feel me? Let's whoop some ass.
Yeah.
We done lost fucking 4 games in a row. Let's fucking snap out of it.
Yeah.
Whatever we got to do to win this game, we won't have Jacob Trent Brown, but fuck it. We got to get over it. Because when we had them, we still didn't win the goddamn game. But anyway, bro, let me get up off here, man. Much love, much respect, man, to y'all, man. Pillaging Podcast, man. Like I say, looking forward to Vegas, bro. We're going to keep it going, man. You know what I'm saying? Ain't gonna never turn my back on the Raiders, bro. Can't speak for nobody else. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So we just got to move on. You know what I'm saying? Much love to the city of Oakland, all the Oakland fans. Y'all still going to be down with the Raider Nation, so it don't matter.
Preach.
Feel me? But let me get up off here, man. Y'all be easy, man. Merry Christmas, all that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We going to get through it. Yeah, bro.
We always do.
I'm out.
We always do, man. Well said. And let's go out with the bang, man. I'm never about tanking, man. Always
Hell
win.
no.
Always win. Let the picks fall where they may be. Mike Mayock showed you last year. It doesn't matter who we draft where, it's going to be banging. So let it happen. Let it fall.
Right.
And they'll make moves if they have to.
Right.
Let's win football games. I'm tired of this shit. I'm also tired of telling myself next year's going to be great. I'm tired of kicking myself in the balls every year. Sucks.
That's a fucking difficult feat, too, kicking yourself in the balls. Try it. Try it sometime.
Hey, when you get to be my age.
Yeah, Kenny's double jointed. That's why I had to be.
Saying you get to be my age, you be tripping over those motherfuckers. Man. You kicking me in the face. Nearly took a knee out on Sunday. I was like, oh, shouldn't be rocking back and forth like that.
Like a fucking tethered ball.
Hit him with that grandfather clock. I said clock. 702.
Hey, brothers, this is Bent Raider in Las Vegas. I just want to tell you guys, I bleed Oakland Raiders since 1974. All I got to say is, how come the city of Alameda didn't put up a donation box at the Coliseum for people can donate? They had 30 years to get donations to build a stadium. I don't understand why nothing like that ever happened. And just to set the story right, I live in Vegas. They're coming here. I'd much rather them stay where they belong, where they were born, where they should be. I like your podcast, brothers, and nothing but Raider love. And hey, bros, I hope you guys make it to a game, man. And like I said, I wish they could stay in Oakland. Be good.
Oh man,
We appreciate that, man. That's awesome.
That's very selfless to say that. You
Hell
live
yeah.
right there.
Hell yeah.
And that just that tells you all you need to know, man. You know, we could all donated money. Mark Davis could have shown up with a sack of cash, and the city of Oakland would have said, "The fuck out," because you still need land, and we're not going to give you any, and we're not going to sell you any, and we don't want professional sports in our town. You know, the the Oakland Panthers are going to play in Oracle Arena. They already plan to leave the Oracle Arena up, which they should. It's a fantastic music venue.
Yeah.
The sound there is incredible.
Yeah.
And it's a landmark. So, that's works out very nicely for them. But any other kind of professional sports operation is not coming to town. Oakland does not want it. They want to make money there 24/7, 365, hotels, restaurants, retail space, all on the waterfront. Ingress, egress, out the ass. They got BART, they got transit, they got Caltrain, they got the airport, they got the major freeways. It is a valuable, valuable piece of property. And the value in that property for us is more than just dollar signs. So, yeah, let's keep moving. We got 2 more phone calls here, then we're going to cut it off. The 510.
Yo, man, this your boy Berserko.
What's up?
I don't need to lay off my boy DC, man.
Ah.
He got 1 more year in Vegas. He don't get it done. Gruden go get rid of him. I don't know if y'all seen the episodes of From the Ground Up of them building the stadium in Vegas, but
Seen some of that, yeah.
Watch that series.
It's cool.
Stadium looking real, real nice.
Yeah.
So game 1, I'll be there. Again, lay off my man Carr. We done had worse. We done seen worse.
It's true.
This organization has been a shithole.
It's true.
20 plus years. Derek Carr only been here for 6. So all those cats who said that they were fans and get rid of DC, where was this energy at before DC? Y'all were still fans. 20 years, 2 winning seasons. I mean, hey, the organization just fucked up. That's what it is.
Hey, make some noise if you want a Jeff George jersey. Make some noise. Hey, shout out to Andrew Walter. Yeah.
Shout out to Yasasopo.
Hey, he makes points, man. I don't know how long you've been listening to the podcast, Berserko. So, we've been apologizing for Carr. So this is something kind of new for us to really just come out, because we've said a lot of these things off the air for a while.
Yeah, man.
And said, yeah, we can't rock the boat just yet. Let's wait and see.
Yeah, I mean, we were always on the side of give him some fucking time and give him the benefit of the doubt, right? We knew that that everything around him wasn't fucking perfect, so we were like, "Lo, let's see if things get a little bit fucking better around him, right? If he can return to what we saw 2016." But man, we've been waiting, dog.
And we actually saw improvements this year.
We've been waiting. Yeah, we saw improvements, and then we just fell off the deep end, man. It's like,
yeah. And again, Chris Weissong had a really nice article a couple weeks ago looking into the mid-season regression that Derek Carr has shown year after year.
Yeah, in every year, right? And I think the point that he made was this isn't something new, right? It's been happening every season. It's just in other seasons we were doing a little bit better, right? In that 2016 season, we were doing a lot better.
Yeah.
Right at the beginning, we got off the fucking ground hot, right? And so it kind of made up for the lack thereof at the end of the season. And we still snuck out some fucking wins, right? How many games did we win with like fucking 3 points or whatever that season? I feel like we won a good majority of our fucking wins came, within fucking last scores, fucking 3 points, 7 points, whatever.
Like 3 or 4 games, I think.
Yeah, man. A good chunk of our fucking wins that season came with a minimal point differential, right? So, yeah, man. I'm not mad at you, Berserko, man. I kind of appreciate your take coming on here, because I think everybody is ripping, right? Everyone's letting it rip, and everyone's going out there and saying like, no, man, like, get this fucking guy out of here. And that's a lot of anger. That's a lot of fucking sadness for what took place on Sunday, for sure. But you're talking about those 20 years. We're tired of those 20 years, bro. We're tired of this fucking consistent just failure on the part of our teams and inconsistency in the quarterback. We've seen that for too long.
And when's the last time Oakland? I'm not going to bring that up. That's a bad take. Hey, look, Berserko, just because we disagree doesn't mean that that's not a good take. We don't appreciate it. Like everything Che just said, it was good. You brought up scores.
Yeah.
This is interesting. 8, 7, 3, 7, 2, and 7. Okay. You don't have to memorize those numbers. Just keep that idea.
Good. I wasn't going to.
18, 20, 18, 3, 31, 31, 21, and 4. What do these numbers represent?
That was this point differential between 2016 and this season. No?
There's a point differential between our wins versus our losses.
Okay.
The first bracket numbers were our
this
wins.
season? Or
this season.
Okay.
The first rack of numbers are our wins, basically by one score or less.
Yeah.
That second rack are the losses.
Yeah.
When we lose, we're getting our asses handed.
No, we're getting our asses handed to us,
Yep.
and that's not a secret. We've been talking about that, right? And we were talking about how basically maybe this offense is what lends itself to it, right? Because once we get behind the 8 ball, we can't recover, and because of the style of this West Coast offense, this essentially check down or take what's there offense, you struggle to fucking come back in games when you get behind, and then turnovers happen, and then you're fucked. Then you're down fucking 20, 30 points, right?
Especially when you got a QB that's afraid to make mistakes.
Right.
Brett Favre was not scared. He was the Reggie Jackson of football.
Nah, fucking let it fucking fly, bro.
Go.
Let it fly.
But Berserko also wanted to talk about, he brought this up in the chat, the snub of Darren Waller in the Pro Bowl. Look, there's the Pro Bowl is like an echo effect. We've talked about this before. It takes a year, and then the next year you'll get in. You also got a guy I had to look up the name because I just wanted to make sure I had it right. Mark Andrews in Baltimore, who got it. Look, Baltimore's a hot ticket right now, and that does a lot for you too.
Right.
It is a popularity contest, and Baltimore Ravens fans is out there now. They are excited. So I didn't really see it so much of a snub. Is Darren Waller paid his dues this year, and he'll probably be in there next year.
But he is an alternate, right? So he is an
Yeah.
alternate. So chances are
he goes
that he gets in anyways.
Right.
Yeah, there is a very high chance that he gets in there anyways.
Right.
Yeah.
Last phone call, man. So again, this is the 510. This is transcription not available. So let's see if the call actually came through. Well, there it goes.
It's your boy Berserko.
What up?
I just want to know what y'all think about Darren Waller not making the Pro Bowl.
So there it is.
He's third in targets, third in catches, second in receiving yards, and he didn't make the Pro Bowl. I personally think that he was snubbed in the Pro Bowl. I think he should have made it over Andrews. I think Andrews only made it because he's on the better team, of course, with Baltimore. But
Right.
I just want to know what y'all think of Waller not making it to the Pro Bowl.
So yeah, I mean all of that. I mean, obviously you wanted to see him in there, but I wasn't shocked. I was like, he probably won't get in. It'll probably be next season. That's just the way it seems to work.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. One, Waller, of course, this is the first season that he's had where he actually breaks out, right? But more so than anything, dude, it comes down to winning. This team isn't winning. Baltimore's winning. So Andrews is contributing to a winner. Waller's contributing to a fucking team that's falling apart at the end of the season. And even though that shouldn't decide whether or not a player is accepted into the Pro Bowl because it should be on their individual performance, I mean, I understand it. I understand it. It happens in all sports, bro. It happens in the NBA, bro. You that's how you have a Steve Nash get a fucking MVP over fucking Kobe Bryant. I mean, that's how that happens. That's how that happens, right? Because if that team is fucking performing and winning, then that player is gonna get the nod over the fucking player that maybe overall is the better fucking player at that position. Better player for this sport, right? It's it happens all the time, man. It happens with the MVPs. It happens with all that kind of shit. So what do we see? I mean, this college football, we just saw fucking what's his name? Burrows just got the fucking the Heisman, right? And I mean, we had Chase Young was out there, right? Was it another couple quarterbacks, right? There was a couple more quarterbacks out there too. So, I mean, we'll see what happens. We'll see how that actually pans out, because the award is one thing, and the longevity of somebody's career is a different thing, right?
Yeah.
And I see a fucking bright future for Waller, bro, and I hope they fucking.
Hey.
I hope they keep him forever, bro.
And let that snub fuel his fire next season.
Yeah,
Give him another reason to work harder.
I mean, last year, shit, we got snubbed completely.
Yeah.
I mean, shit, dude. So, I mean, just look at this year, dude. And not
That's a
only
good
do we
point.
have two
That's a
in
good
there,
point.
but we only have a hell of a lot of fucking alternates in there as well.
I'm still heated about last year's Hudson snub. So
Yep.
I'm still mad about that. But
That's been bullshit. And I mean, even though they let him in this season, they're backups, right? So like Hudson and Trent Brown get in, but they're fucking sitting behind the fucking starters, right?
Right.
They're gonna do that to us. That's to be expected.
Mm-hmm.
But bottom line is we gotta win.
Mm-hmm.
We expect the guys that we know fucking deserve to be in the Pro Bowl to be there. We gotta win. We gotta win fucking games, man. We gotta win games. Plain and simple. And shout out to Josh Jacobs for getting another alternate. Obviously, we know even if you get the opportunity, you won't be playing because of the fucking injury.
Felt like Colton should have been an alternate this year too.
I ain't mad at that, dog. Colton definitely played fucking.
And Richie.
He played his ass out. Well, Richie's an alternate.
Oh yeah, it's
Richie
right.
is an alternate. Yeah. But yeah, shout out to Colton Miller, man. You had a lot of fucking doubters. A lot of people fucking talking down about you last season. They were talking about how it was the wrong pick and all that kind of stuff. And
he played through that pain, man.
We saw what the potential that was there early in the season. You played with fucking injury. We recognize that. We acknowledge that. And we had, I gotta say, after the start of that season, we had higher hopes.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because we were probably on the fence. Everybody was a little bit on the fence to start with. The fact that you muscled through all that shit, played through pain, played through injuries, and then you come back, you put on fucking muscle, and you come ready, and you look like a motherfucking pro, ready to go.
Yeah.
In your second season, dog.
Yeah.
Like, shout out to you, man. You may not have made the Pro Bowl, but you made our Pro Bowl, bro.
Hey, let your dad come back on the air, bro.
What's up, man?
Don't be scared, bro.
Let your dad come on and just talk, man. We just have good conversations over here, man.
We were informed that when Colton would see his dad on the pregame show before the game, he's watching the locker room, that he would get nervous.
Well, I mean, come on. I could
First of
understand
all-
why he would get nervous with motherfuckers like us. Okay, I can understand that.
Libations flying around.
Yeah, it's a lot of shit that gets said on our podcast.
Well, man, Cole, we rock with you. We're big fans. And,
Fuck yeah.
And thanks for watching the show. We appreciate that.
Yeah, man. Shout out Dan Miller, man. You fucking you
Cool
fucking
cat,
man, dog.
man.
Yeah,
It's
you
cool.
cool motherfucker, man.
Yeah.
Cool cat.
Hell yeah.
I think we said it all, man.
I think so too, man. And I think the fans calling in said it all too, man.
Mm-hmm.
We appreciate y'all motherfuckers, man. You guys do the damn thing with these phone calls. You make our job easy, man. You kind of
For real.
Yeah, you make our job easy.
For real. And I got no scripted shout outs. We didn't have time for that. That takes the longest time out of all the stuff, the pre stuff.
The
It took a long time.
150 fucking shout outs.
Gotta transcribe all that. Twitter used to let you just copy and paste real easy.
No, not no more.
Now I gotta type it out, and then I
Yeah.
gotta type it out again for the outline because some of y'all's handles have way too many numbers in them. But look, just shout out to everybody that called in tonight. First of all, shout out to everyone that's been riding with us, and everyone that we've seen at the tailgate, and everyone we haven't met yet, because we will meet you someday. We will come to your house, and I will fart in your hallway
and spit. We're gonna spit.
I won't spit in your
We're gonna
house.
spit in the front yard.
And
We'll
there you
spit.
go. I'm gonna spit in the front yard. We'll be standing
We'll
outside.
fart in your hallway, spill a drink in your kitchen fucking floor.
See, but Kenny's gonna make that fart linger, so it's gonna like waft through the whole house.
And then it will feel like Raider Nation. Bro.
Yeah.
Like Raider Nation.
I'm gonna fart on your couch and beat your ass at Madden. And but Bobby's gonna spike the chips. And Shay's gonna drink all your beer. And you're gonna be like, what happened? And be like, you just been pillaged, yo.
That's a new fucking brag show, bro. Look out for that shit on the fucking Telemundo.
Univision. That's it for this week's show, guys. Tune in every week wherever podcasts are found. Call in, leave a message to be played on air at 408-909-PJFF. Download the official Pillaging app, available for iOS and Android. Make sure you visit DC4LCustomTees.com for your Pillaging t-shirt and hoodies, and OneNationFanwear.com for all your fire independent Raiders gear. Please donate to the show if you can. PJ4F.com. PayPal.me/PJ4F. We will never keep this show from you. but the money does help keep us on the water. So
Absolutely.
we will say that. Be sure to listen to our network partners at the Crow's Nest Podcast Network. You could definitely follow at CNPodNet, and a lot of great shows out there for you guys. Until then, keep the wind in your sails and the rum in your mugs and pillage on, Raider Nation. This has been a product of the Crow's Nest Podcast Network. I'm Kenny Stapler, joined tonight by
your boy Che
and Bobby Wasabi.
Happy holidays to y'all. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, and Festivus for the rest of us. We out here. We will see you Sunday. Peace.
Peace.
Go Raiders.